Retard. All right, let's see if this thing works. Who we got here? Junior Simmer. Junior Simmer, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. It's the Wine of the Month Club today. It's good wine, too. Black VQR, welcome to the Wine of the Month Club. Thank you both very much for your support. Cheers. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Who else do we have in here tonight? Jack 1511's in the house. So is Aviation 380. Jay Patel, welcome aboard. Elon, welcome aboard. I am Relic, welcome aboard. Bananagram, good to see you. Ernie the Cat, good to see you. Annie O, happy Friday. Mauritus, welcome aboard. Moritz, welcome aboard. The Oregon Pilot, welcome aboard. Dogs 3447, happy Friday. Jonathan Cordova, good to see you, man. Airplane Man 321, Mock Crit. M. DePool, welcome aboard. Hangar 52, boom, from Boston. Good to see you, man. Will B11, good to see you. Smurf Murph, happy Friday. Will WBS, evening to you as well, sir. Angry Al 555. Henderson Aviator 15, good to see you guys. J. Powell FSC, welcome aboard. The other Moritz, we have a couple Moritz. Do we have a couple Moritz? No, we have the one Moritz. No, we have a couple Moritz. Oh my God, you guys are killing me with that. Good to see both you guys. Sienna, welcome aboard. Sim Captain, welcome aboard. Beats 191, welcome aboard. Aviation Videos, happy Friday. Mr. AJ's in the house, good to see you as well. Monkey Boy, happy Friday. Rob Murphy Hutch, welcome aboard. Wasj Gross, welcome aboard. The other Moritz. Oh my God, you guys are killing me with the Moritz. Alt Gopher, good to see you, man. Garrett 67, welcome aboard. Lax Man, welcome aboard. KC Flyer, good to see you, man. Diva, welcome aboard. Met 747, hey, you're on early, Mets. Usually you don't get on until like 9 o'clock. Happy Friday to you, sir. Hi, Dev Joe, welcome aboard. Boeing Man, welcome aboard. Giant Unicorn, good to see you, Uni. Happy Friday, sir. Caught your stream the other day. Was it the other day or was it today? I think it was the other day. I was on from work. I couldn't say anything. Dogs, good to see you, man. Steve099, good to see you. Got Beats. We got Z Nielsen in the house. Life is pretty good. KC Flyer. J10GB, happy Friday. Cosmatos, welcome aboard. North Gaming, welcome aboard. Apache, welcome aboard. I think Apache was one of the first guys here. Serenade! Hey, it's good to see you, Sarah. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hope things are going well. We should catch up sometime. Disgruntled Sailor, welcome aboard. Monkey Boy, good to see you. Kablukachiko! Kablukachu! Oh. Kablukachuo. Zoom tight. Happy Friday. Good to see you, man. Freaking guy, welcome aboard, man. Make VATSIM great again. That's right. Padres fan, happy Friday. Brown Bag Code, welcome aboard, Chris. Happy Friday, man. How much... Maybe you weren't streaming, Giant Uni? I don't know, Giant Uni, I'm pretty sure I put you on at some point, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's been a real long week. So who knows what's going on. Pilot Don, happy Friday. Good to see you, man. The best part of the evening when Kat says hello to everybody. It's a highlight of my week right here. DC Aviation, happy Friday to you, sir. Heads Up Display, welcome aboard. I know, Boston's the destination. We got to watch out for the water. Social Woodworker, good to see you, man. Mashed Pumpkins, welcome aboard. Happy Friday to you, sir. Devious 2, good evening to you as well, sir. X-Plane Pilot, happy Friday. Jay Krause, good to see you, John. Welcome aboard, my friend. Captain Tony Stark, welcome aboard to you too, sir. Did we hit everybody? We got them all yet? What's wrong with the PC? Oh, we'll talk about the PC later. PC worked fine. I flew for 5 hours later that night. Nope, no issues, no crashes, no slowdowns, nothing. It worked fantastic. My YouTube stream is not up, I know. I'm not allowed to stream to YouTube anymore. I push it to YouTube, and then I'll release it a day later. But I can't actually live stream to YouTube anymore. Part of being a Twitch partner and a lot of stuff. DB Vetter, good to see you, man. Happy Friday, sir. Oh, man. Sweet, delicious water. I did a lot of sweating on my workout today. Like, a lot of sweating. Not to brag or anything, but I'm super parched. So we got water, and we got wine, and we're good to go. You said it worked fine Monday, too. We saw how that worked. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I had no issues. I flew for 5 more hours that night in other planes. So it was either the area that I was flying or it was the plane I was flying. I think it was something with the plane. So I got some more troubleshooting to do to see if it was the Baron or not. My actual name is X-Plane Pilot 25, so call me that. Yeah, Casey Flyer, I'm probably not going to remember that, man. Happy Friday to you, Mr. Oregon Pilot. All right, how we doing here? Let's make sure we got everything. I tried to get Air Server going so I could show you all the stuff on the iPad, but Air Server didn't work. So that's going to be tomorrow's project, I think. It's installed, it's running, it's just not, it's not doing anything. Like, it's not functioning properly. I am a wino. I make my own wine, too. This is a batch of the homemade stuff. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's so good to see you guys. Welcome aboard. It's been a week. I know I keep saying that, but man, it's been a week. Like I put in my notice for my job now 2 weeks ago, and as I put in my notice, the work is supposed to kind of go do this, but it's actually sort of gone, and it's been super busy lately. It's been super busy, but it's okay. I'm here. It's Friday. Cool weekend ahead of us, by the way. We have the stream tonight, which is going to be on VATSIM. Our route tonight is going to take us out of Wilmington, because I love this little airport that they built. Wilmington Airport. This thing is really damn cool. It looks pretty good. We're heading out of Wilmington. We're going to fly up to DCA. We're going to fly up to Mr. Ronald Reagan's airport to make VATSIM great again for the FNO tonight. And then we're going to fly up to Boston after that. So we got a pair of flights. We're going to be doing that in this plane. This plane. This is the Embraer E170 by SSG. This thing was updated. I think it's been updated since the last time I flew it, and it's version like 1.2 or 1.3 or something now. And they added a whole bunch of new sounds to it. They improved the frame rates actually pretty significantly. And overall, they made it a much better plane. Like, I've actually been flying this thing a lot. Like, if you want to know what I'm flying, go to PE Aware. Here, we'll do this real quick. We'll do this live. Well, I've got a captive audience here. There's like 8 billion people streaming tonight, so who knows who the hell's going to show up this evening. But if we go to pilot search on PE Aware, go to Mr. Schuff here, and wait. Insert for me. Good to see you, man. Josh J. Gibbs. Happy Friday, Josh. Welcome aboard, sir. Tristan Z03, good to see you, man. The New Gamer, welcome aboard. Stealth Bob, good to see you, Bob. Welcome aboard. Maybe this isn't going to work. Oh, here we go. So if you want to know what I'm flying, because people ask me this all the time, go to PE Aware and look at my most recent flights. You'll see the BE-58. You'll see the Epic. I fly the Epic a lot. You'll see the stream a couple nights ago. And then you'll see the E170. And you'll see the E170. And you'll see the E170. So I've been flying this plane a lot. I've done a lot of legs in this thing, and I'm really digging this plane. Like, I decided I want to know how this autopilot works. Like, I got super yeah, Chris, we should talk about it, man. You probably find this pretty interesting. But I got super annoyed at this thing because I just couldn't figure it out. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. So I flew it a lot, and I started reading up about it and kind of trying to learn the proper way to do things. And I think I've got a pretty good grasp on how to operate this plane at this point. And I really like it. Like, I'm really digging it. So without further ado, let's get this thing up and running. It's going to be probably a good evening here. But yeah, oh yeah, so we have 2 streams. So this stream will happen tonight. Tomorrow's stream, there's a PilotEdge event going on. Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Phoenix. Pick those 3 airports in any order for 4 hours and go fly. Hopefully they'll get some traffic for that tomorrow night, but that's the plan for that. So there are going to be 2 streams this weekend. Maybe even 3 streams too, because my wife's out of town on Sunday. So we'll see what happens there. Hi. So that's going to happen, and then I'm hoping for a special guest airplane tomorrow night, but we'll see if it comes through or not. It might actually come through tonight, and we can maybe take a peek at it before the end of the stream. But we'll see what happens. I haven't gotten any guarantees yet from the peoples. So if you guys don't know what plane, then don't worry about it. But if you do know what plane, keep it a secret. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so the batteries are on. Let's just go ahead, and I'm gonna go straight to the APU. So on the emergency exit lights, APU control to start. Fuel's in auto. The nice thing about this plane is that you just want to turn all the knobs to up. Make them all up. So nav lights can come on, logo lights can come on, electric pumps can come on, up. Like, it's so easy to fly this thing. And make sure all the lights are off. If every switch is up and all the lights are off, it's fine. You're good to go. You can fly this thing, no problem. So overhead panel looks pretty good to me. That APU is going to come online, and eventually we'll get our primary display here. So we'll just give that a second. While that's doing that, a couple things I need to do. I'm going to turn on AI. Okay, AI aircraft are on, which means my TCAS is going to work. I'm going to get rid of the GPU. Get rid of the GPU because we don't need it. We ain't using it. Oh, Mr. APU, would you please come online? Seriously. APU's online. I need to reset the power or anything? Oh, I do.
Reach on.
Right.
Reach on. Reach on.
Brad Woo 10. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Mac Drac. I missed Mac Drac. Mac Drac, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club as well. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers. I appreciate your support. You all are way too kind. Please don't tease us. Oh, we're going to tease. Mr. Chow, good to see you, man. SWA Captain, welcome aboard. I don't have the Moritz. There's too many Moritz in the house. Too many Moritz in the house. Okay. APU's online. While I'm thinking about it, we'll go ahead and do people and fuel. So let me put this sucker in pounds because we are American units. And if I go to SimBrief, oh god, no, don't do that. SimBrief is telling me about 9,700 pounds of gas. So we go to option 2 here. Manual select. 9,700-ish pounds of fuel. Yeah, about right there, we'll say. Fuel that sucker up. Okay, defuel that. And then we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 60.1. So we need about 6,000. We need to go about 16,000 pounds on the payload here. So we want to get that green number there to 60.1. About right there. That's a little high than we want. So let's go down a little bit here. Nope. Getting there. There we go. Close enough. All right. So we got the people loaded. We got the gas loaded. Come on down here. Let's get the flight plan loaded. I should actually figure out who I need to call. So I have to call somebody, I think. So I'm going to do that sooner than later. Washington Center South. DC Center South is 133.72. So let's give him a ring up real quick. Departure. Oop, no. Radio. 33.72. Pop you in there. Pop you up there.
0506.
Get ready for some awful voice quality. Pilot Brandon, good to see you, man.
0506, Air Guard 80.
I like it, Stealth Bob. I like it. Mr. Rushforth, welcome aboard, Mike. Happy Friday, sir. Anybody we miss? Yeah, I know. No PilotEdge tonight. We're doing PilotEdge tomorrow night.
Air Guard 80, radar contact.
Okay.
24 miles.
Let's get the handy-dandy pen out here. We're going to be Compass 717, CPZ 717. We're going to go from KILM.
Contact, and good evening to you, sir.
And we're going to head up to KDCA. And that's Reagan, right? I don't even know where I'm going. Ronald Reagan, yeah. Okay, craft. And Washington Center, Compass 717 is on the ground in Wilmington, looking for an IFR clearance up to Reagan.
Compass 717, clearance request.
Nope, clearance on request. Now we wait. Mike Rushford says boob. Silent Shadow 357, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. VATSIM ATC Chicago Midway. Come visit. I'm training at Midway. Oh, man. I'd known that I might have gone on a Midway. I don't see anybody online at Midway, though. We'll do Midway one of these days.
3873, the altitude passing through.
What's up, 3873 climbing 4.4 for 14,000?
It's not the A320. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that. It's definitely going to be an X-plane. I actually was going to fly the JAR Design Neo tonight. I was going to fly the A320 tonight. And I decided not to because the A320 came out over on P3D. And I was like, I don't want to touch that crowd this evening, so we're in the Embraer 170 instead.
To confirm you want us to cross waves at level 230.
This is the F&O, John. Good to see you, John Fly. Happy Friday, sir. We're gonna make it VATSIM great again with the F&O this evening.
Compass 717 cleared the Reagan National Airport. Radar vectors Tar River, Zenith filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 270 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.72. Squawk 0502.
Oops, that's the wrong button there. Clear to Reagan Airport, radar vectors to TAR, something VOR as filed, 5,000 on departure, flight level 270 within 10. Departure 133.72, squawk 0502 for Compass 717. What is that VOR?
Compass 717, read that correct. Our Tar River, Tango Yankee India.
Tango Yankee India, got it. You want me to call you up for a taxi here in a second?
Compass 717, affirmative.
All right, we'll call, thanks. Oh, God. I have a window up. I need it to go away. Okay, it's gone. Oh, you know what? That was that window. All right, so let's go ahead and turn him off for a second here. Let's get the sucker all programmed in. We don't have a heading to follow. We have an initial altitude. We have a squawk code. So let's put the beacon code in. Delete, clear you out. 0502, 0502. Put that in the transponder right there. We'll leave that alone for the time being. Go to the nav page. Go to, route page. Go to the route page. We're going to start off with KILM. KILM. Oh, you know what? I'm missing my second. I'm missing my other display. Mega Moss, good to see you, man. Happy Friday, sir. Welcome aboard. Let me get my other display down here so I can see chat while I'm not seeing chat. As if that makes any sense. That's good stuff. All right. So KILM, we're heading up to DCA. DCA. Pop you in right there. Hit that activate button. Go to the next page. We're going to go to TYI. TYI. Put that there. Then to waves. 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 Right there. And then we'll head over to the nav page. Go to, we're not going to worry about a departure or anything because we're just going to fly radar vectors, or fly a heading then radar vectors. We will go to arrival. We're on the, we'll plan for the, oh man, CAPS 2 from waves. We're not going to plan for any approaches just yet. Probably going to be the ILS for 01, given the ATIS today. And we will go ahead and hit route data. Head over to the flight plan now. We got TYI. We got, it didn't go in. I have to put it. I have to put an arrival or approach in, don't I? All right, we'll just say from irons. Is irons on the CAPS 2? Let's find that out real quick. Pop you in here. Pop you up here. Uh-oh. I hate when that happens. You think you're going to sneeze, but you don't. Get rid of the TFR there. Pull up DCA. We want to see the CAPS 2. Okay. Irons is not here. No. No. Okay. Well, we'll put irons in there for the time being. And worry about that from there. Okay, good. Sure, fantastic. All right, route data. There it goes in. Flight plan, TYI, waves, K-set. 133.72.
Disregard, please.
Oh, yeah, he just said disregard. Okay, so I need to pull this plate up here, add plate. I wish I could show you all of this stuff, but I can't because the thing I was trying to set up didn't work.
Southwest 1495, Washington Center.
Okay, waves, K-set, ELAP. And it's got all this stuff in there. I think the VNAV should work. Katrin. No, wait, hang on. No. Marion. Nope, that's not right either. Oh, did this thing get it all wrong?
Washington Center, Southwest 1495,
oh, no, it didn't. Okay, CAPS.
Southwest 1495, Washington.
Hoyas. Hall. Katrin. And then we'll just say direct irons. And then we'll say... oh, I see. Katrin is the point. Katrin is the point. Should they so decide to give that to us? Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back to flight plan. Let's go back to NAT. Erase that. Arrival. So we're going to say ILS 1 left, no transition, CAPS 2, waves. And put that in the route. And then go back to the flight plan. And then good. Yeah, okay. So what happens there? All right, let's see what happened. Let me show you.
Southwest 1495, radar contact.
Let's pop up the... we're planning for the ILS 01. With any luck, they're going to change that, because that's usually how this goes. But there's a fix on here called Ketrn, K-E-T-R-N, and at the end of the cap's arrival is Ketrn. So Ketrn. That's why we didn't put irons in, because irons is like, who the hell knows where irons is? It's out there somewhere. It's nowhere near where we want to be. All right, so that's that. Pop over to the perf tab now, and we will hit. Let's see, we're cruising at 270. That's going to be on the next page, isn't it? All right, next page. Step increment. No. Here we go. 270. 27,000 for the cruise altitude. Good there. Not worried about ISA deviation. All that stuff is fantastic. And that should... Oh, we need fuel reserve. What is the fuel reserve? Almost ready. We're almost there. Almost there. 2.6 is going to be the reserve. 2.6. 2,600 is going to be the reserve.
For whiskey, 37.
Okay, that's good. All right, that's perf. Let's go takeoff. We'll do takeoff flaps 2. And V1 131, V rotate 140. Actually, you know what? Do flaps 5. It's a short runway. I do flaps 3. What can I? How far do I take off? How far do I fly plane? 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's 4. Okay, that's better. We'll take off flaps 4 because these runways are not very long. Bug Eater, good to see you, man. Tigers, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Daza, welcome aboard. CMC Min, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. Coder Gaming, good to see you, man. Code Red Gaming, welcome aboard. All right, let's go back to this.
American 699 on the ground at Raleigh.
All right, let's pop back into this thing. Okay, so V1 120, V rotate 121, V2 125. So we'll set our speed here. Speed's going to be 140. And the initial altitude we're looking for is 5,000. 5,000 right there. Set. Heading we know, speed we know, altitude we know. So we will set the MCP up once we, or the glare shield up once we're out there. I think we're ready to push and get out of here. What do you guys say? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I thought so too. How do we push? Where do we want to go? I don't think I want to go over there. I can go to Foxtrot. Yeah, we'll go to Foxtrot. Okay, so we're going to push back a little bit. We're going to set the nose that way. The nose is going to go that way. And we'll skedaddle. That's set. Okay. Boom.
Taxi via Bravo. Raleigh altimeter.
Okay, let's do this. Everybody's favorite pushback truck. Here it comes.
You got the weather, American 699.
Once I remember how to engage it. Clocky 180, good to see you, man. Josh 5028, welcome aboard. Wayne 7154, good to see you, man. Iowa Flyer, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. All right, that's enough of that.
All right, 2545 for Woodstock 373.
Stop. Park brake. Park, there we go. Okay, park brake is set. Let's turn the beacon on. Beacon is right there. Red beacon. Not the white beacon, the red beacon. Pop you, pop you. Igniters are both on auto. That's fantastic. And let's go to start. You just sit back and wait. Literally nothing else to do but hit the start button and watch. New York Kev, welcome aboard. Louder Howard, welcome aboard. Moritz is here again. God damn it. Pushback is super graceful. All right, that's one. All right, one of them. Let's go for the other one. Flying Tail Dragger, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Just in time. FSX Games, welcome aboard. Happy Friday to you. Gavin K, good to see you, man.
United 935, Washington Center, good evening. Reset transponder, squawk 05.
I don't have the ATS yet. I don't have it. Maurice, I'm hoping to get it soon.
0557.
It wasn't available today. That's all I can say. All right, 2 good engines. Let's go ahead and go flaps to 4. Do we need? Nah, we don't need. We don't need speed brakes bound on this one, so we'll unbind the speed brakes. Okay. Okay, flaps are 4. Let's do flight control check here. Full right rudder. Check. Left rudder. Check. Left aileron. Check. Right aileron. Looks good. Pull back. Good. Full forward. Awesome. Pop in here. Do we have an ATIS to tune into? I doubt it. I doubt we have an ATIS for Wilmington, so we'll grab the weather.
United 935, radar contact 21 miles.
All right, weather here is winds 220 at 4. And 10 mile visibility scattered 4,218 Celsius, altimeter 2987. Altimeter 2987, we'll set that. That's the minimums. That's the altimeter. 2987. There we go. TCAS. Let's go ahead and come on down to you. Go to radio and squawk Charlie. Map. Weather. TCAS. All right, let's go. Let's skedaddle. Oh, yeah. Nose wheel steering. Always forget. Where the hell? I always forget where this is at. Is it here? Crap. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nose wheel steering. Push to operate. That one always gets me on this plane. Let's go and turn the APU off. The tower's over there? Holy crap. Okay. I really do like this plane. Peter, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, Mr. Peter. Happy Friday, sir. Nobody cares about the passengers. That's a good point. We're leaving sterile off. Nobody wants to be sterile. Well, I mean, actually, maybe people do want to be sterile. You know what? That's right. If we're sterile, yeah, we're sterile. No kids on this plane. All right.
010 Hotel Lima, descend via the cabs to arrival.
That's right. This plane actually has brakes, unlike the last one.
Send on the arrival, 0 Hotel Lima.
Washington Center, good evening. Compass 717, we're on the ground at Wilmington Foxtrot with the weather for taxi.
010 Hotel Lima, contact Washington Center.
Cirrus Max! Welcome aboard, Max. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Captain Keelhauler, welcome aboard.
4 for 0 Hotel
Happy
Lima.
Friday, you too, sir.
American 699, hold short, runway 23 right at Raleigh.
We're just chilling, waiting for the taxi.
American 699er, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Checklist. Who needs a checklist?
Runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Checklists are for
American 699.
other people. Maverick, good to see you, man. Happy Friday.
Compass 717, runway.
Yeah, which runway? 220, so I want either 24 or I want 17. I'll take 17 if he gets it to me.
Compass 717, runway 6, taxi via Bravo.
6?
Wilmington altimeter 2987.
Runway 6 via Bravo, Compass 717. All right. So we should have just gone out over there, it looks like. Mush! Mush! Go! Vooms, as my wife would say. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's what she tells me when it's time to go someplace. All right, we're gonna bang a big UE here, more or less. Maverick 2259, good to see you, man. Airplane 372 Wolf, welcome aboard. Let's see, I don't think you're supposed to be able to make this turn, but hey, whatever. Who cares? Rebel without a cause here. We're breaking the rules, killing the immersion. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, flight director. We're going to take off in heading mode. And... oh, wait, hang on.
American 699.
Oh, no, yaw damper on. This is the part where I get flummoxed.
American 699er, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 230.
I don't want LNAV, I want heading. It won't let me do heading.
Climb maintain flight level 230.
Alright, whatever, dude. I do want flight change. It'll give me that. So flight change, heading. We'll turn the auto throttle on once we hit the runway here. It's a really cool scenery, by the way. This was a very nice pickup. I think the last time I flew out of here, I called this thing a labor of love because that's what it appeared to be. And the guy who made the scenery actually sent me a message, and he's like, "Yeah, that's definitely a labor of love." So kudos to him on this thing. I don't know how well it did, but it is really, really good looking. Whoops. Airplane 372, man. Friday's going a lot better now.
American 699er.
Been a long week. Long time coming here.
Qatar joint.
Power! Let's go! Rotate. Rotate. Is it free? Nah, it's Payware Airport.
American 6, descend across Richmond, flight level 230.
You.
Who's officer again for Management 6, sir?
Mice Buster, happy Friday to you too, sir.
Richmond,
welcome
UR,
aboard.
flight level 230.
Good to see you.
230, Management 6.
Did I figure out the cause of the crashes? The crashes...
1235, contact Washington.
Ask me about the crashes once we get in the air. You guys always ask me questions when I'm about to take off. And center compass 717 is holding short runway 6 at Wilmington.
Reach on.
Moritz Ragin.
Compass 717, runway 6, clear for takeoff, wind 220 at 4, altimeter 2987.
Clear for takeoff, runway 6. You want us on runway heading for compass 717?
On compass 717, affirmative.
All right, runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 6, compass 717. All right. Moritz, man, you gotta tell me how to say your last name, buddy. Rayan? I have no idea. Like, I'm from the Midwest part of the United States, which means I'm about as uncultured as they come.
American 155.
What's the meaning of life, man? I have no idea on that one. Clear right, clear left. Bring her out here. We are not gonna do a standing, or we're not gonna do a running start here. Something like that. Okay. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, Maurice. I appreciate it. All right, here. Let's spool these throttles up a little bit. I'll shut up for now. Engine stable. Auto throttle. No takeoff trim. Oh, I can set that. Stand by. Fixed it. Okay, airspeed's live. Green.
80 knots.
Thank you, Jack.
V1, VR, V2.
Nose up. Got the brakes. Gear up.
American 4070, Washington.
Plane doesn't want to go into heading mode. Flight change mode for that matter. Oh, there we go. ahead and turn on the autopilot.
Compass 717, stay altitude passing through.
1500 for 5,000, compass 717.
Compass 717, radar contact.
Okay. Let's kick that VNav on. And we'll give the...
Compass 717, turn left heading 010, direct Tar River, VOR, climb and maintain flight level 270.
010, direct Tar River, flight level 270, compass 717. Okay, let's go 27,000. Get them flaps in. All right, there's 27,000 punched in. Nav.
40, contact Washington Center.
All right, no, we're going to go to flight plan and grab Tar River. Put it at the top here.
4545 for Southwest 1440 CM.
American 47.
Go to nav. Let's turn you down a touch. There we go. Turn you down a little bit. Okay, there's 250. And we are now LNAV, flight change, we're direct to Tar River. After takeoff, gears up, lights out, flaps in. Got to turn the auto brakes on, but whatever. We weren't going to reject that takeoff. Strobes on, taxi lights off. After takeoff, good enough.
American 699.
Tarzan Man, welcome aboard.
Atlanta Center offline.
Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream, sir. Bob Rasha, welcome aboard. Good to see you as well.
American 699, thanks for the service.
Who needs checklist you can trim on takeoff? That's right. Nick Spoo, welcome aboard. Silverbird Actual, good to see you, man. Dan in Vermont, good evening to you too, sir.
Center,
Hello, Turbulence.
25 on Takeoff, Wilson, VOR, level 370.
Oh, why is the VATSIM weather? No, the VATSIM weather is not supposed to do its thing. Because it definitely just did a hard weather update there, and that probably was not.
Total 1125. Washington
That hard weather update was probably not my weather program.
0,
That's cool though.
6, 7.
Zoom this out. That's it.
Squawking 0567 1125.
Come down to you. Go to waypoint idents. There we go. Flap set. Beer's a long time coming. Look forward to streaming every week. Congrats on your Twitch partnership. Flap set. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Appreciate the donation, buddy.
4070. Descend is Alden 1 arrival, runway 2.
You are far too kind.
Right transition.
Okay.
Alden 1 arrival, runway 2.
Moritz Veen.
American 47.
And Moritz Rainian? Still wants to know how to pronounce Moritz Veen and Moritz Rainian. I would love to. If I could say the name right, that'd be awesome. Because then I wouldn't look like as much of a fool. Hello, Flabby Wing. Boy, that's a lot more turbulence than I was expecting.
Radar
that was 10,000 feet. Lights, 1, 2,
Roger.
3. This plane should try to accelerate here in a second. Once it... Oh, there, it just smoothed itself out.
American 6,
I think VATSIM is playing a little bit of hell with my weather transitions here.
230 management stick.
But that's whatever. We'll be all right. I already have the weather set to 0, and I know it's choppy right now.
In American 6, reduce speed to 300.
I still got to fix that. I have like all weekend to play video games, so I'll fix it this weekend.
So I'm currently doing
I'll look into it this weekend.
Speed up.
Is Denver worth it? I think the Denver airport's done really well.
I know you have traffic at your
If you're going to find yourself flying into Denver a lot, then it's probably worth picking up. It's kind of like Las Vegas. Like, I flew into Las Vegas all the time, so it was kind of a no-brainer to pick up Glitter Gulch.
American 6 Rock.
But yeah, I mean, I think the Denver airport is great. I think it's very well done. I think most of Tom Curtis's work is extremely well done.
250 indicator.
Love Airways. Love Airways CEO. Good to see you, man. Yeah, it was going pretty crazy with that turbulence. Pretty wild. It's better now, though. Will Pipes, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. It is Friday, yeah. Doing pretty well. Enemy boat spotted. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Superbird Action was on his last flight of the night down to Raleigh, Durham. All right, dude, I appreciate it. Brown bag code says his German's terrible. Louise Manza, welcome aboard, sir. Hello from Boston. It's 40 degrees out in Boston today. It was a heat wave. It was beautiful weather. Or just make your own scenery. Yeah, you can do that too. We were flying the SSG Embraer E170. Beautiful little plane. Been putting a lot of time in this thing. I really dig it. It's pretty good for. It definitely was good for the short hops around the SoCal area on PE. You know, it's maybe not as applicable to the Western U.S. expansion, but it's still pretty good stuff. This is X-Plane 10.
1531 Mike Delta, Washington Center.
26 Celsius. Oh man, what is that? That's hot. 26 C and F. 70. Oh, actually, it's actually perfect. Like 78 degrees Fahrenheit is beautiful. High level 400 would be beautiful. We're not getting that high in this plane, that's for sure. We're only going to 27. Only going to 27. If we even make it to 27. We should be okay, though.
Spearjet 531 Mike Delta, radar contact 16 miles.
Switch to work in X-Plane 11. Well, it's going to take some time for X-Plane 11 support to hit for a lot of these planes. Austin's made a moving target with the beta right now, so I think a lot of developers are kind of hesitant to start putting out a bunch of updated products. They're just going to have to go change again. So I'd say give it time.
Delta 95, flight level 350.
There's a plane above us. Is it on TCAS? No. Don't have him on TCAS yet. If we were out there, we'd have him.
Delta 95.
We'll get some photo reel scenery once we get up. Once we get up to DC.
0564.
And then we'll have photo reel all the way up to all the way up to Boston.
0564. Delta 95.
Not so say, welcome aboard. Or NATO say, welcome aboard. This is X-Plane 10. Yeah, it's P3D. Yep, 100% P3D. Dave made an observation earlier about the FS Labs A320. It's real clean. And that's one of the things I like about most of the X-Plane guys, it seems, they make real dirty liveries. Like lots of streaks and whatnot coming down from the windows and whatnot. That's a lot of whatnots. This plane looks very well used, though. Maybe Trump's pilot will start streaming. Yeah, maybe. 70 Fahrenheit in Florida. Nice, Clocky. What part of Florida, man? Does IXEG still have bed bugs or bad bugs? Well, some people. It depends on who you talk to. Some people say no. Some people say yes. I think the general consensus is it still has some issues. NASCAR 2007-01. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. It's going pretty good. Having a good evening here. We just took off out of Wilmington, North Carolina, South Carolina. Wilmington, North Carolina, and we're making our way up to Washington, Reagan.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 370 from 0 minutes after departure.
Shark fan, good to see you, man.
Squawk 05.
JFK to Miami, nice, dude.
0.
Got to go to DC. That's where the hot action is tonight. Good VATS by here. Toggle inbound, outbound. There's a lot of planes. There's a lot of Trumps coming in too, I bet. Yeah, we'll definitely get some traffic once we get up there. I'm excited. That's one of the nice things that, like, VATSIM's got the crap audio quality, man, but when you get up there, like, these F&Os is just so much traffic coming in. You can't, like, it's tough to replicate that.
Southwest.
Josh GSXF. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, my friend. Cheers.
145
Appreciate your support.
United 935, descend across
Vero Beach, Florida. Nice.
230.
My wife just booked a ticket to go down to Miami at the
United
beginning of March.
935.
I won't be going.
Run. 230.
She can have all sorts of fun for a week.
Delta 95.
My tail driver says
radar
Wilmington is just east of
contact,
nice.
900 miles north of Liberty Bureau.
I love the emotes, fam, guys. Not the spam, but, you know, the tasteful use of the emotes. It warms my heart. And I love it when I see it on other channels, too. Like, it really warms my heart. I have one more emote slot left. Oh, guys, actually, here. I'm going to show you the proof of concept emote that I did today.
National 1075.
I did this during my lunch break. What do you think?
Reset transponder squawk 0542.
Yeah? Yeah?
Squawking 0542.
I don't think I'm actually going to make that into an emote, but it looks pretty good when it's been shrunken down.
Washington Center 125.
Could totally do that. Some people might get a little salty, though. NASCAR, we're flying an Embraer E1 or an Embraer E170.
125.45.
Embraer E170. It's good stuff.
Washington Center, good evening.
Yeah, and if you look closely, at that logo, it's the Airbus logo. Subtle, real subtle.
American 318 Washington Center, good evening. Reset transponder squawk 0520.
All right, Max, take it easy, man.
0520 in the box. 318.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would actually use that emote because it is definitely ripping off. Like, it is ripping off their logo and whatnot, and that would be tacky. But I had to do it because I thought it was funny.
125.45.
Roger that. Thank you, sir.
Bye, hi, FSX. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday, sir. Not sure where we get the photo reel line at here. Probably going to be a little closer to
Washington
DC.
Center, this is Management 6. I'm at flight level 230 over Irons. Am I going to go 320 at SAMO in order to avoid no fly?
We should make 27,000. What do I think about the X-Craft E175 V2? I'm not a fan of it. I know many people are. Many people like it, but I'm personally not a fan of the X-Craft's 175. It's kind of a to each their own sort of scenario, I think.
Sorry, sir. Last handoff I got.
I mean, we're not ready to transition to Mach 1 yet. I've got it in VNAV. The FMC has got my speed right now, so we'll let her keep going up. 1,000 feet per minute is fine. Normally, you'd make your transition to Mach around 28 to 30,000 feet. We're only going to 27,000 today. I didn't see the need to go much higher. We probably could have gone to like 31 or 33.
American 318 radar contact.
A beer toast would be cool.
Liberty Bureau.
All I have is wine today. Where are my emos?
Radar contact.
I don't know.
40 miles
my
south
emotes.
of Sand Hills, Bureau.
Yeah, I mean, I've flown the X-Craft's 175, and it's a good plane. I just don't like the FMC. Like, I can't figure it out. Like, I just can't get a feel for that one. I got a pretty good feel for this plane, I think. You know, I can fly it decently well for the most part, but it is what it is, I guess. Now we're gonna go speed way up here. 0.74, here we come. Nah, we're good. We stay at 2.7. No big deal. Mr. Chow, you got to be a subscriber to the channel to be able to have the emotes. That's one of the perks I get to offer with being a partner now. Those are everybody who's got the little C next to their name. They're subscribers.
Delta 1125, descend across.
Det Kimball 911, welcome aboard. Just started getting into X-Plane with your videos. I'm sure you're tired of these questions. What's my favorite regional jet payware? I guess it depends on the size of the plane. Like the answer to my favorite jet question or my favorite plane question, and I get this every week, but it changes week to week to week to week. If you want to talk regional jets, like small little regional jets, this guy right here. It's the E-170 by SSG. I also like the CRJ-200 by J. Rowland, especially when you combine it with the new sound pack. I think those are two real good RJs. If you want to go a little bit bigger, you're getting into like the 737, the MD-80s, A320s, and kind of all that stuff. But if you're looking for little RJs, like I think the 170 and the CRJ-200 are your two best bets. This plane is newer and probably all around a better package. But the 170 does have that really awesome sound pack, which adds a lot, in my opinion. We flew that a couple weeks ago too. But no, I don't really get tired of the question. Oh, people were asking me earlier too about my crashes. So, after I got done streaming on Monday, I went
WestJet 580 flight level.
After I got done streaming on Monday, hang on a second here. Let's.
WestJet 580 Washington Center. Good evening. Reset transponder squawk 0573.
I went. We did 2 more flights up in the Pacific Northwest. So I flew one of the routes that crashed, and then the second route, the last route that I was going to do that night. So we did that, and I didn't have any issues. I did an E-1000, no problems whatsoever. So I suspect that it's not an issue with the scenery itself. I then flew for like 5 more hours, flying the 757 V2 and the Rotate MD-80, and I didn't have any problems at all. Not a single crash, no performance issues, nothing. Like, it worked fantastic. Everything was great. So I'm surmising that there's something weird going on in my system with the Coronado Rep Baron. I think that plane's just somehow catastrophically causing problems, and nobody else has had this issue. So I hesitate to really talk about it too much because I don't think it's a problem with the plane. I think it's something that's just weird with my installation. So on my list of things to do is to basically go reinstall the Rep Baron completely, and then do some testing by myself without the stream to see if maybe that was the cause of the issues. But yeah, as far as those crashes go, I really do think it was something weird with those. I think it was something weird with those, with that plane. I don't know. Padres fan, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Mick Howlett, welcome aboard. We'll do Chicago sometime. I got some scenery up in Chicago. We can fly in around. But not tonight, though.
060 United 935.
When are we flying JFK to Memphis? I don't know, Killer Hornet. Happy Friday, Killer Hornet. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I mean, the Embraer 110 is great. The SOP's pretty good, too. Although XA is kind of sketchy on their support products and stuff. Especially if you're running any of their competitors' products. It seems they don't want to help you. But yeah. Yeah, CRJ-2 will go to 41,000, but it takes a lot to get her up there. I usually, when I'm flying that CRJ-200, I usually don't climb too much above like 30,000 feet, because otherwise you're just dogging it on your way up there. 170, 175, I think it's like space, but I actually don't know. That'd be a good question for Mermaz. He's probably not here, but he's a real-life Embraer driver. He'd probably know the difference between those two planes. Jacob Sacker, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Jack Kimball, no problem, dude. Glad we could help you. Didn't know you were live. Twitch doesn't want to give me notifications. That sucks. It should give you notifications. If you run Twitch on your iPhone or your mobile, it should work. But welcome aboard, Jacob. This is just the first flight, man. We're up at cruise right now. Flying up to DCA here. On our way up to see President Trump. Sub button's next to the follow button. Yes, it is. You are not required to sub. I appreciate all the support, but it's certainly not a requirement. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you even if you're not a sub. For now, at least. Killer Hornet Gaming, have a great night, buddy. We'll see you. Keep the CRJ on the 300, yeah. In my experience. NASCAR 2007 says, love your X-Plane 10 videos. Try not to miss your live streams. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Silverbird Actual, we are Compass 717. Charlie Papa Zulu 717.
Standby, Texas National.
And did you know this is American
You don't have to read back
47E.
standby. We are VR. Oh, speaking of that, have you guys seen the Power Rangers trailer? Like, it looks kind of cool. This is us right here. As somebody who grew up with the Power Rangers,
American 47.
actually we're way up here now. As somebody who grew up with the Power Rangers, man, that Power Rangers trailer looked really damn awesome. And if you haven't seen it, you should go find it. It seems like it has a like gritty adult vibe to it, like a lot of superhero movies have been lately. That's kind of cool. Like, I'm actually interested in seeing what that movie turns out to be, even though most superhero movies have been kind of trash. Yeah, dude, Wayne, the Power Rangers, man, you got to go check it out. Like, everybody, while we're in cruise here, everybody should go to YouTube and look for that trailer because it's pretty cool.
United 935.
Same frequency as Brickyard 563. Got it, man. We'll listen for you.
What
What do we got here? About 50 miles till top of descent. We should get our descent instruction here probably in another 5-10 minutes max.
American 4070.
So we'll start listening for a compass.
3000. Turn right heading.
Yeah, dude. I saw that trailer and I was like, really? Like, come on. The Power Rangers, you guys are going to make the Power Rangers? And then I watched the trailer and I was like, I got goosebumps. Like, it was really cool.
American 4070 field at your 12 o'clock, 15 miles.
Anyway. Ooh, hey, we got some traffic up here ahead of us.
Yeah,
4,000 feet below. Just off
American
our...
4070 runway 23
out here
right,
somewhere.
cleared visual approach runway 23.
See him though. To be crossing right in front of me here in a moment.
American 47.
Well, we're okay though. Ooh, he's climbing into me though.
American 2070, runway 6, taxi via Bravo.
3,000 feet, this guy's climbing into my flight path. Oh no, he's above me. Oh, he's 3,000 feet above me. He's descending into me. Oh. Where's he at?
Retard.
Mr. Chow. Mr. Chow, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, sir. Cheers. Appreciate your support. Weatherman Thay, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard, sir.
That was for American 2017 Wilmington, runway 6, taxi via Bravo.
I'm having trouble with Python plugins for FS Economy. Nothing comes up in my plugins menu. Brandon, welcome aboard, man. Make sure you've installed the 64...
717, descend across Waves, flight level 230.
Waves, flight level 230, Compass 717. Remind me about that in a second, Brandon. Okay, Waves 230.
American 3.
American 5.
American 5, go ahead.
Slash
American
23,000.
515, level 39.
Okay, put that in the route data. And we'll alt select down
American
to
515,
23,000.
Washington Center, good evening. IDEM, please.
Okay, so Brandon, you want to make sure that you're installing the 64-bit version of Python. The default version of Python that you get is going to be 32 bits. For whatever reason, you have to go find like the advanced download sections where you can find the 64-bit version of Python. Otherwise, nothing will work. So try that. I bet that'll fix the problem. I've seen that issue a lot. Kuatlai 5. TLI 5. Good to see you, man. Has any heartwarming writing like the TV show? It's going to be incredibly disappointing. Probably.
Say again, please.
No and Civ, good to see you, man. Happy Friday.
Airspeed is
Cole Hood, welcome aboard.
And the Mach is 0.681.
Crosswind 2406. It runs pretty well for me. It's not the lightest on frames, but they have improved the frame rates immensely in the latest patch. I will say that.
Alright, reducing speed 2300.
But I don't really have too many issues flying this thing.
Washington Center, clear 2 is flight level 290, 110 nautical miles southwest of the Risking Viewer.
WestJet 580.
Are we in RVSM? I don't know if we're technically in RVSM yet, but he's descending below me now, so he's all right.
WestJet 580, turn left heading.
All right, so we got our VNAV programmed in.
And descend and maintain flight
This is
level
where it's
230.
doing something kind of strange, where it's trying to go down to 17 back up to 200, but
degrees and down to flight level
we'll figure that out.
Western 580.
For the time being, we know top of descent's coming up here. We'll cross waves 23,000 or 20.
Washington Center Delta 2843 with you, flight level 240.
Destination tonight, we're going to DC, DCA, and then we're going to head to Boston after that. So I guess
Delta
technically the final
1125, contact
final
Washington
destination tonight
Center.
is Boston.
125.45.
There's traffic out there somewhere.
And Washington Center, American 47, yes.
How do you sub on Twitch? I don't see a sub button on my iPhone. Somebody told me how to sub on the iPhone, and I honestly don't remember. You have to like go to. There's like a way to go to info or something.
Washington Center, clear 2 with you, flight level 290.
I think if you click on the info button on the upper right-hand corner, there's a way to do it.
Washington Center,
But I
2
don't
with
know
you,
off
flight
the top
level
of my
290.
head. I should go investigate that. RVSM is 29 to 41. Got it. Did this come with a nav database? Yeah, but it's pretty old. Actually, I think this. Oh, this. You know what? This uses the same nav database as UFMC, but it comes with a database. It's just it's super going to be super out of date.
125.45.
Elderly racer, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hit the settings button in the live stream. There you go.
Compass 717, contact Washington Center 125.45.
2545, compass 717.
American 318, contact Washington Center 125.45.
125.45, American 318, that would be nice, sir.
Join Iron 7 arrival.
Clear to Navy, join the Iron 7 manifest.
DC Center, Southwest 1170, passing 15 to 17, direct safety.
Brandon, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I was absolutely stoked to get partnered.
Descending with you via the
Val Dudes! Welcome aboard, Val Dudes. Happy Friday, sir.
318,
Thank you for the link.
Washington Center, hello.
Washington Center, compass 717, flight level 270 for 230 at waves. Okay, we should start down here in a second.
And Washington Center, American 420 with you, flight level 17,000.
You're going to fly American. You got to say American.
American
4.
420, Washington
American
Center,
420.
hello, come and maintain flight level 340.
It's good to see you, Val. Val, did you stream today? I don't think I don't know if I saw you live.
American
Comes the
American
chaos.
318, descent via the CAPS 2 arrival, Dulles landing north, or Washington landing north, Washington, altimeter 29901.
All right, we should get our descent instruction here soon.
Casual
Casual airport, what would your ICAO codes be? I don't know, KCAT. Let's go with that.
Center
Delta 1125. Center Delta 1125, follow 230.
This guy is super busy.
Down to 1120.
Oh, that sucks, Val Dudes. Hope you feel better, man.
1125.
I've enjoyed watching your painting streams at work, dude. It's been super relaxing to have that on in the background.
9901.
So many with yous, I know. Speedbird 777, good to see you, man.
Evening, Washington Center, Southwest 1733 with you, flight level 290.
Compass shift, correction, compass 717 and European frequency.
Compass 717, 255 for 230 waves.
Compass 717, Washington Center, maintain flight level 240, please.
Level 240, compass 717. All right, so let's do 24,000 feet.
American 318, reduce speed to 2-1.
And we're going to have a 280 knot speed limit when we get to waves. Let's make sure that's programmed in
220
there.
knots for American 318.
Waves 280.
American 20.
Keep an eye on that. Yep, there goes the speed.
417, common maintain flight level 320.
There'll be a traffic alert here just behind us. Where's he at? He's like right next to us somewhere.
1138 on the 662.
Got him on TCAS. We don't got visual though.
American 4530. American 4535.
Jimpy 801, happy Friday, sir. Where'd I get the number 717? 717 is my anniversary. My first date with my wife and the date that we got married, July 17th.
Delta 278 with you, 20 miles.
Twitch says you can't subscribe today.
Transition flight level 310.
DC Center has been incredibly busy the past few days. I can imagine. Flew out of Dulles, took half an hour to get clearance, 20 minutes to get taxi. Ugh. Well, if we end up having a situation like that in DC, I might change my mind. But
Actually, 360 would work.
Reagan has dedicated, like Reagan's got every position staffed.
360-380-113.
Clearance, ground tower.
Compass 717 is sent via the CAPS 2 arrival goal, Washington landing North Washington, altimeter 29901.
Send me the Caps 2, landing north, 901 the altimeter, compass 717. All right.
And man, it's been fixed. Contact booking back up.
Punch the bottom of that in. 8,000 is the bottom of this arrival.
12835, thank you, sir. Good day.
Southwest 1732 with you at 290.
Okay, put this back into VNAV mode.
Delta 278 Washington Center.
VNAV path here.
Freedom for the arrival.
8,000 or 9,000 is the bottom of this arrival.
29903.
There we get ourselves caught up.
Alright, we'll just have to be able to...
Down we go. Flight level 200 at ELAP. Or below 200 ELAP. That's cool. 200, 280 knots ELAP. Boy, this frequency is kind of chaotic. Big difference between these guys and our favorite PilotEdge controllers, that's for sure. It's alright though.
Oh well, I know like you said, it's Delta Golf Finder. I was just wondering if
Did I find the Dodo beer? Mr. Chow, I haven't had a chance to go look for beers yet. Mr. Chow, have you sent me a Twitch message or an email with that beer name? If I don't get a message over Twitch, if you don't send me an actual Twitch message, not a private message, a Twitch message, I'm gonna forget about it and I'll be able to find it. But I'm gonna go beer shopping here pretty soon and look for this stuff.
Yeah,
Anyway, while that's going on,
That's
grab
the right question.
Addons.
318. What is slower than that you can get me?
So it's like get you
okay,
probably,
CV,
200 knots at
FP,
police,
MTV1, whatever the
318.
hell that means.
Give me that, and then you sent via the arrival first.
Alright, 200 knots is sent via the American 318.
We're definitely not getting the river tonight. Runway 133, multiple approaches in use, no TAMs, foreclosed, yada 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 yada. Rebecca hold strict instructions, intercept head is blah blah blah.
Southwest 1733 with you at level 290.
We have Delta. And that is 1603.
Delta 17, question Southwest 1733, descent via
and altimeter 2901.
around Baltimore landing west.
Roger, landing west.
TFR ahead. Got it. Not worried about it. One thing I will say about this plane, man, that FMC, a little clunky, but the VNAV works surprisingly well. I keep doing the whole Trump thing. Like, the VNAV, I can't do Trump. The beard doesn't work for that. The VNAV works pretty well, though. Flight Kiddo, good to see you, man.
Southwest 3190, contact.
Check 15011. This is not as bad as when I spent 3 hours holding Heathrow when the event was on. Yeah, dude, I would just disconnect at some point for that. Difference between VNAV and flight level change. VNAV is where the computer is controlling your descent and you're climbing your descent. And flight level change means that you're going to maintain an airspeed, and based on your power setting, you basically pitch for that airspeed one way or the other. But the VNAV is typically a calculated thing based on restrictions and sort of all that kind of stuff.
2360, contact Potomac approach 118.67.
Really sounds just discombobulated with his real life ETC, pretty much. Half paying attention until I hear the word compass.
Compass 717, contact Potomac approach 128.35.
2835, compass 717. Radio 128.35.
American 2183 back to 6000.
American 2183, turn left heading 030, vectors resequencing.
I like it, Val dudes.
50 first, American 2183.
Potomac approach, compass 717, 16,500, caps 2. with Delta.
Come to 717, some approach. Good evening. Washington information, Echo, current Washington altimeter 29901, expect ILS runway 1 approach.
Okay, we'll grab Echo and we'll expect the ILS 1 approach, compass 717. Of course, Echo's current. Why would the ATIS not change the second we're going to call them? Echo. Okay, Echo, ILS 1, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's check on the ILS for 1. ILS runway 1, Cat 2, good, sure, why not? We are going to be tuning into 109.9er. Clear all that out. 109.90. Pop you in right there. No. Okay, put you in right there, then pop you in right there. 109.9er. Good. And we'll leave that alone for the time being.
Management 6, turn left heading 010.
Hoyas is coming up.
010, man.
Probably need to put some speed brakes on here in a little bit. Hoyas also marks our entrance into the TFR.
8,000 on the Troops 3 route.
Delta 2360, Potomac approach, good evening.
Nice little approach here.
It's going to maintain 6,000.
Our arrival, I should say.
6,000, like, takeoff.
CBS flying down. What's the arrival? We're flying on the caps. We're flying on the caps arrival, and we're going to plan for the ILS 1 approach into Reagan.
Compass 717, turn left heading 020 to kind of maintain 6,000. Vectors ILS runway 1.
020 6,000 vectors ILS runway 1, compass 717.
River 4 Alpha Romeo, Sierra
020 heading mode.
Alt
select 6,000.
4 Alpha Romeo.
Go to vertical speed mode now. Because we're off the path completely, we're going to go to vertical speed.
Roger.
We'll take her down about 1,500 feet per minute.
We'll be slowing down here.
Thanks.
I'm going to go ahead and change my nav mode down here. We're going to go to VOR. Localizer.
Good evening, American 32. With
Localizer
you
1.
Caps arrival currently 12,500 for.
And 006 will be our course.
American 318, to approach. Good evening. Information Echo, current Washington altimeter 29901. Expect ILS runway 1 approach.
For information Echo, we have that on board, and we'll expect ILS 1 approach.
All right, so we got traffic off to our 9 o'clock. We got 2 planes up here in our 12 to 1 o'clock that we'll have to contend with.
American 2183, turn left heading 360.
Speed is our discretion. I'll leave it 250 though for the time being, until he tells me to do otherwise. Caution inside TFR. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 757 Spy, welcome aboard. Yeah, dude. Super crowded tonight.
Compass 717, turn right heading 150.
Right, 150, compass 717.
American 4535, contact some approach 124.7. Good.
Wow, that's quite the turn.
We're 7, American 4535 next.
Oh, there's a lot of traffic. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a whole bunch of guys that just appeared on the TCAS now.
Management 6, just to maintain 6,000.
Altitude again, sir?
Alright, get down here, perf.
That'll be 6,000 for management 6.
6,000 meters.
It's 122 on the VREF. And the winds are 160 at 3-ish. What did the METAR say? What did the METAR say? I don't know. What did the METAR say?
American
1803.
after Hoyas, just to maintain 7,000.
Okay.
After Hoyas, just maintain 7,000, American 318.
So So I think we're probably gonna get sequenced in behind this dude right here, which means he might slow me down too. Give him a little bit more in the descent rate if we can.
Management 6, turn left heading 270.
Down
270,
we
man.
go, all the way down. X Squawk Box, show me who's online. Woohoo, that's a lot of people online. Actually, that's not even gonna be useful to me. Yeah, just put that away. Alright. I don't have the METAR in.
2360.
J Bob 18, good to see, man. We are Compass 717. Charlie Papa Zulu 717. Crispy Bacon, welcome aboard.
Delta 2360, you're doing fine.
Live in 74, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. Happy Friday.
Alright, I just want to make things easier on you guys.
Is there any way to update the X-Plane air rack without paying? I don't think so. I think you have to buy a cycle. Buy a cycle, buy a subscription. Val Dudes, I absolutely am flying in the PE event tomorrow. Are you going to fly with us, man?
American 318, turn
I don't think I've had a
right
chance to
heading
fly with you
140.
yet on PilotEdge, Val Dude, so that'd be pretty fun.
140, American.
Was that right heading 140 for American 318?
Hey, firm 140 for American 318.
140 American 318.
6,000 feet, 250 knots. We're just chilling for now. Until they give us more stuff to do here. Should get a turn in. Awesome, Val Dudes. Looking forward to it. Casual Gamer 907, welcome aboard. Happy Friday.
So 319, you can tell approach.
J-Bob, awesome, dude.
Expect ILS runway 1, Washington altimeter 2991.
Has, you guys know if Matt's gotten in yet?
I
I know he was flying down here earlier.
Compass 717, turn left heading 360.
360, Compass 717. 360. Frames might take a little bit of a dive here in a second too.
Yeah, I'm sorry for now. Compass 717, turn left heading 060.
060, Compass 717.
Management 6, turn left heading 180.
Management 6. That's a hell of a call sign. Management. What airline do you fly? Hey, there's plane. Traffic.
Approach commuting WestJet 5 at the 15 caps 2.
Yeah, like 5:30 Pacific, I think.
Compass 717, maintain 210 knots or less for sequencing.
210 knots or less, Compass 717. I figured he'd slow us down at some point here.
American 318, turn right heading 180.
180 American 318.
Is that VATSIM management? I don't know, maybe. They get paid real well, I hear. I know, TFR, thank you.
Compass 717, turn left heading 330.
330, Compass 717. Alright, 330. That puts us more or less on an intercept course. That's a green dot speed right there.
Compass 717, contact some approach 124.7, good day.
24/7, Compass 717, we'll see it.
Cactus 95, some approach, good evening, Washington information, echo current, Washington altimeter 2991, expect ILS runway 1.
2470. Potomac approach, Compass 717, 6,000.
Compass 717 for approach 5,000.
5,000, Compass 717. 5.
Compass
Vertical
717
speed
is 15 miles per trim. Flighting 340 across the shared outer above 2,500 through ILS for runway 1 approach.
340, Ketron and above. Say again on the altitude, Compass 717.
340 and 2,500.
340, 2,500 at Ketron, cleared ILS 1 approach, Compass 717.
Negative 340, 340.
340, 2,500, cleared ILS 1 approach, Compass 717.
Correct.
That's what I said. I'll talk solar though. Right. Basically, that's on an intercept course now for Katrin.
All right, approach. This is Metro 1399. We are established on the localizer.
The United States Airmax contact the tower at 100.1.
Okay. Stay 210. Katrin's 10 miles out of DCA, so we can stay 210 until we get to Katrin.
Sure, 1399.
What's going on here? Where do I get the FS Economy main page? Server.fseconomy.net. Hangar 52, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard. Somebody going into Andrews. Oh yeah, right. Andrews is going to have all the people that are pretending to be Air Force Ones. There's Air Force 4. There is well, that's I don't know what Sam is. Oh, there's a diamond. There's a diamond going into
45, 35, 15,
Edward Andrews. That's kind of funny.
Radar on solely 10 Alpha.
I figured they were all going to be like Air Force Ones going in there.
190
Maybe
and
not.
we'll maintain until 10 miles final.
All the 747s.
Some of your first Chandra 4 Alpha Romeo with you, 6,000.
Okay, so we're just waiting to pick up this localizer here.
Romeo, Potomac approach.
We got the DME off of it, but we don't have deflection on it yet.
30.
You want to left or right turn to 030 for 4 Alpha Romeo?
030.
Surprised he gave me a vector and a clearance this far out, but that's okay.
Roger, 030 for Chandra 4 Alpha Romeo.
Aviation 380 maybe. Twitch does that occasionally. Jeremy Wenner, welcome aboard. 747 sitting on the ground at Andrews, just sitting there not going anywhere. In his remarks, he says he's the only connected for the call sign. That is epic. Oh, I see AF1, yeah. That guy is my hero tonight.
Cleared ILS for I1 approach. Keep your speed up.
Roger, clear for the ILS.
Sam is the code for Air Force One when he's not
approach,
Air Force One. Got it.
Trin at or above 2,500.
What's the phonetic for that? Is it just Sam, Peter? Graphite CSGO, welcome aboard.
717. Reduce.
Dogs, I'm doing pretty good, man.
Final approach speed.
Oh, was that for me?
No, 717, reduce the final approach speed.
Final approach speed, compass 717. Christ, really? Alright, 122 knots, here we go. That's what you want. Sorry, passengers, for the extreme slowdown you're about to experience.
Delta 2360 Potomac approach.
Alright, flaps full, speed's coming back here.
Potomac Southwest 3090, level 6.
Got movement. We'll grab localizer mode. Back to nav mode there. Localizer captured. Yeah, I know. I know. That's fine. I'm not going to put the gear down yet.
Oh, 2390 Potomac approach, sliding 100.
Yep. Is it just going to beep at me the whole time?
Negative 2360.
Is that really what it's going to do? How do I inhibit that?
American 45, 35, contact the tower.
Not there. Not there. Not there. Alright, screw it. Let's put the gear down.
American 2183.
I don't have the patience to try to find that inhibit button. Alright, here's a capture. On the localizer. How are we doing on weather here? Yeah, we got temperature's fine. No chance of icing.
Some commercial to 2360, flying 190 and 3000.
160 Potomac approach, flying
medium auto brakes there.
100, but it's across the final approach course.
Minimums are 100.
Rating left heading 100, and yeah, we'll prepare to cross the first course, Delta 2360.
And we're just chilling now. It's gonna take us like 4 years to get up there now. 13 miles to go at 122 knots. Dogs, we're landing in DCA. Special air mission, call sign Sam. Aha!
210, 3190.
Forgot to pack the cap back onto Jack D. That's the warning. Yeah, probably.
15 miles with the train.
Welcome back, Brandon.
340 across the train at or about 2,000.
You'll have to go talk to them, man. You're not going to get much more support out of us for that. Solitan P38, welcome aboard.
340,
We were catching the guy in front of us. Now we're not, because we're wicked slow right now.
Delta 2360.
We're 6 miles behind, or we're 5 miles behind him now. Actually, closer to 6 miles. Oops, that's the wrong light. Let's turn them all on.
Delta 2360, flying 020 to the runway 11 left.
Flying 020 to the runway 11 left.
What is tower's frequency?
2360, at this rate it'll probably be left is 360.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to make it to 360.
1910 on COM 1.
That's right, 350 then.
Had these guys have something like a mouthful or something, yeah.
Challenger, 4 operator.
That's VATSIM for you. All right, we got movement on the vertical here on the glide slope, so we're going to activate approach mode.
170
So localizer and glide slope is queued up. I don't. Queued up is probably not the right word there, but.
Thomas 717, maintaining 150 knots until batting. Contact tower at 100.1.
150 knots still batting over the tower. Compass 717. Really, buddy?
Compass 717, Washington Tower, you with me?
Hey, affirmative, Compass 717, ILS 1.
Compass 717, Washington Tower. Number 2, behind the 737 is touching down now. Traffic will depart before your arrival via a 75. 757 Alpha Foxtrot, runway 1, line up and wait, you're ready to go.
Oh, this is going to end real well.
Cool. American 4535, look at Washington, exit left, wind 8,
okay.
Contact ground.
In the event of a miss, we're going to fly direct to an ADF.
Alright, we're exiting November, we'll come
2,100.
4535, thanks, I appreciate that.
Alright,
757 Alpha Foxtrot, winds 20085, runway 1, on a radar clear for departure traffic. It's about 5 miles after good.
Okay, 122.
Alright, we have to take out something like I said that before, so.
Compass 717, continue your approach. Your number 1 to land on runway 1. Traffic departing ahead of you is a 757.
Continue approach, Compass 717. Boy, you're cutting it a little close here, man. That's pretty, though. Get ready for the go-around.
American 612 Heavy, Washington Tower.
Tower 612 Heavy, go ahead.
612 Heavy, Roger. Just want to check this with me. I've got 2 arrivals ahead of you before I'm going to get you out. It's going to be about 3 minutes.
Roger.
757 Alpha Foxtrot, contact departure 125.65.
Alright, departure.
Okay, is he gone?
Thanks for your help. Have a great night.
Runway looks vacated to me. Okay, I think we're good to go. My aircraft. I'll throttle off.
Reading Tower, Challenger 4 Alpha Romeo with you, ILS runway 1.
Boy.
About 2 miles from Baden.
Still no clearance. Still no clearance.
500.
Check.
Pushing tower, sounder 614 Alpha Romeo with you, ILS runway 1.
Tower, compass 717. You got clearance for us?
Good evening, American 2183 on the ILS 1.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Okay, here we go. Going around.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Positive rate.
Pushing
You're up.
tower, sounder 614 Alpha Romeo with you, ILS 1.
Tower, compass 717. Going around.
Just go for it, boys.
Compass 717, welcome to Washington. Exit less when able. Contact ground point 7.
Sir, we're on the miss here. We never got clearance. Compass 717.
American 2183, Washington Tower. Copy. Cleared land, runway 1. Number 2, you're following a CL30 on a short final, about 2 miles out. November 614 Alpha Romeo, Washington Tower, do you copy?
I copy, ILS 1.
4 Alpha Romeo, Roger. Cleared land, runway 1. You are, you're number 1.
Roger, clear to land, runway 1 for 4 Alpha Romeo.
November 2183, clear land, number 2.
I think he lost me. I think he actually just forgot about me.
American 612 Heavy. I apologize for this delay. I've got some really close separation on these right now.
Okay.
No worries for American 612 Heavy.
I think we're going to fly a hold out here. And DC Tower, do you want us to go over to approach now, compass 717? Oh crap, we're too high. Missed my altitude.
Oh, compass 717, preferably. My apologies. 12565. Thank you, sir.
2565, 717.
Sorry about that.
All good.
An American 2183, if I can have your best possible approach speed, please.
2,000 feet high, but I kind of buggered that up. All right, well, we'll fly this, try to fly this. Yeah. Approach compass 717's on the mist out of DC. Whoops.
Last aircraft calling up Potomac departures. Say your call sign again.
Compass 717. Boy, that's quite the bank angle there. My bad. So yeah, I totally missed my altitude. But hey, whatever. It happens. So we're gonna fly this, I don't know, whatever this thing is. This thing we're gonna claim as a hold.
All right, Compass 717, Potomac. Roger. Turn right, heading 230, maintain 3000.
230, 3000, compass 717.
If I turn up a first shot, that one.
And 230.
7 Alpha Foxtrot, sorry for the delay. Was waiting for Washington to accept a handoff. You can contact Washington Center 125.45.
3000.
All right, 12545 for pricing of contact.
Autopilot,
Punches, Coast Guard 6536 request.
Heading. Keep the turn going, keep the turn going, keep the turn going. Come on, plane. You've been doing so great tonight. You're not going to do it, are you? Well, that go-around really screwed this thing up.
Coast Guard 6536. Potomac approach, go ahead.
Coast Guard 6536, if at all possible, requesting crossing to Bowling Airfield on the east side of DC.
I think I broke it.
We can track via the helicopter route 7 if that's suitable.
All right, there's our heading. Our altitude is
Compass
way off.
717, turn right, heading 250, maintain 3000.
250, 3000, compass 717. Okay, just fly the plane.
Or something.
Alright, the Coast Guard
with you. 10.
Southwest 1385, Potomac departure. Hello, maintain flight level 210.
I wish I followed 210 for Southwest 1385.
Coast Guard 6536, understand you wanted to go to bowling via Hilo Route 7?
Completely broken.
IFM is available.
Ah, I fixed it now.
Okay, roger, stand by while I coordinate.
Autopilot. Autopilot on. And vertical speed up just a hair. And let's do speed. We'll just say speed 200. I have no idea what to set speed to, but we'll go with it. Okay. We're stable again, so you got to reset the flight director apparently if you go around in this plane. Good to know. Let's put the VOR low back into... I don't know what happened there. Like, that dude totally just fell asleep at the wheel. He had like 3 guys calling him asking for clearance. And nothing.
Compass 717, turn left heading 190.
190, compass 717. Kahoo01. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, my friend. Cheers. Thank you very much for your support. If that's what got you to subscribe, more power to you for that. I think I might have violated the DC airspace there too, but I don't know. I couldn't tell. No, actually, I think we're okay. I think we might have missed it just a little bit. I know as we're flying in a bad place right now, real bad place. That's not where you want to have to go do a go around, that's for sure. Yeah, a little bit of drama keeps it all interesting. Holy crap. All the cool kids joined, apparently. I completely missed chat there. Peter Hoover, welcome aboard. I'm out of buzz the inauguration. Buzz something. We'll give him 210 here. Get it above green dot speed so I can feel like I'm somewhat legitimate here. I was like, all right, man. At 700 feet when he wasn't doing anything, I'm like, I bet we're going to go around. And that's when I looked down and I started, like, I had to quickly brief myself on this. And I'm not sure
Alpha 717, turn right heading 350. It's going to be vector for delay.
350, vector delay, compass 717. Now we got to get resequenced in here. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have briefed that sooner. Oh yeah, I completely bungled that up. I don't know.
Departure KDCA, Southwest 1509 with you, coming to 8,650,000.
Southwest 1509, Potomac departure. Hello, climb maintain flight level 210.
So the hold.
210, Southwest 1509.
Southwest 1385.
The hold was supposed to be very different than that. The hold was supposed to be off of an ADF.
125.45 shots 13.
Yeah, like nowhere near what the FMC
Alpha
had.
717, continue that right turn heading 010, vector for delay.
Continue 010, up to 717. But, nah, that's cool. Whatever. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, I'm looking at the ILS charts, and none of them depict the hold that I just tried to fly. Dan Grimes, 2005, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. We're flying the SSG E170. Razalam, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Doug Locke, 54. American 1154. Well, that's awesome, dude. Zero AGL, welcome aboard, sir. How is the wine? It's delicious,
right,
man.
6536,
absolutely delicious.
I'm having a bit of a brain fart. Yeah, okay, I see bowling. Are you able to maintain VFR at
I'm having a bit of a brain fart, he says.
IFM, we are able to maintain 1,000 VFR.
Somebody else had to go around, too.
All right, Coast Guard 6536
Did he?
cleared in the Washington class.
Oh no,
Bravo,
he
maintain
took
VFR
off.
Per Hilo Route
Oh, that's
7.
Coast Guard. So
And
Coast Guard
proceed
took
by
off
Hilo
out of
Route 7 to
DC.
Bowling,
Now
on
he's gonna
airfield.
fly back into DC. He's in a helicopter though.
I found for routing at 1000.
That's cool. Whatever.
We.
Murmaz, good to see you, man.
Frequency changes, so you'll be.
Ended up renaming the files to stop the sound from playing. Oh, good to know.
I'll have a frequency change to Washington Tower for you shortly, but you'll remain with me for right now.
The click is annoying. Yeah. So Murmaz, what I had earlier, man.
Okay,
The good question for you. And happy Friday, Murmaz. Do you know how to silence the gear? So I got slowed down to final approach speed, like 20 miles out, and so I pulled my flaps all the way back because that's what it told me to do, I guess, to get it down there. Now maybe that was the wrong thing to do, but then my gear horn started going off, and I didn't know how to silence the gear horn, so I just put the gear down. That's how we solve problems here. Fuel on board. We still got plenty of gas. Okay. My alternate is LaGuardia, so if worse comes to worse, then we're gonna go to New York. A little bit of ATC confusion. It's all right. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart. 1010 best VATSIM quote 2017. Rain Dog, good to see you, man. Paul Legion, good to see you, man. Happy Friday, guys. Lance 742, welcome aboard. It's Fats, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. D8 Watt Ninja, welcome aboard. Can I teach you the basics? Oh man, dude, you don't want to learn the basics from me.
American 612
I promise
Heavy,
you.
2,000 for 5,000.
I'll teach you how to drink and how to have a good time, but if you want to know how to actually do something useful, can't help you there. TGM 999, welcome aboard.
Compass 717,
TJY,
turn
good to
right
see you.
heading 190.
Right 190, compass 717. Oops. Damn it.
Departure, American 612 Heavy, 3,000 for 5,000.
Yeah, that is not the hold that we were supposed to fly.
American 612 Heavy,
That's what. That may be what's depicted here, but that is not what the chart says.
190, expedite through 4,000.
Up to 190, we'll expedite through 4,000, American 612 Heavy.
Good to know.
Actually, American 612 Heavy cleared direct Suki.
So if I were smart, what I would have done is programmed the VOR for the mist
Compass
on
717, contact the Filmic approach 124.7.
124.7, compass 717. We'll see it. 124.
And Coast Guard 6536, just to verify, you are landing bowling, correct?
American 318 is 25 miles to Katrin, sliding 350 across Katrin out of 2,500.
What do we got here?
ILS runway 1 approach.
See if we're still on echo.
Alright, 350 down to 2,500, maintain still established, 1 left, or run approach, ILS.
Foxtrot.
Cactus 95 at Katrin, contact tower at 1.9.1.
Flaps beyond 3 without gear warning. Got it. Atomic approach compass 717, 3,000 with Foxtrot. Aren't drinking and having good times with basics? Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome back, I should say.
Glad to be here. Extreme Storm Chaser, good to see you, man. Trepnik, welcome aboard. Cyclic Cynic, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. Yeah, this has been J-Snap. Good to see you, J-Snap. Welcome aboard, Justin. Hold legs are pretty interesting in the nav data. Yeah, I should have I should have had the VOR in nav 2, and I should have had all the courses and whatnot ready to go, because then I could have just easily flown the hold off of that. Like, that would have been zero issue for me to hold off of that, to do a little like teardrop entry or whatever to get into it. But I'm not very smart and I didn't do that. Just attempted a landing at Indianapolis, failed twice, so much confusion, had to sign off VATSIM. Oh, that sucks, man. Usually the Indy controllers are pretty good. I've not had too many issues there. They got 6 guys leaving though. Wow. Big group of people leaving together. Well, the goal is to go to Boston tonight if we make it. Freaking 10 guys leaving Boston. Holy crap. Man. VATSIM is hopping. Mock Crit. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, my friend. Cheers. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it.
American 2813 at
I'm gonna run out of drink here in a second.
119.1 safe landing.
How's London? There's nobody over in London.
Order tower at Katrin, American 2813.
All the hot happening is happening, or all the hotness is happening down here in DC. Sim crashed after a 5-hour flight. That's a bummer. Is it just me or chat frozen? Maurice, if chat's frozen, give the page a refresh, because chat's definitely not frozen. Sitting on the ground in DC and a Cessna, gonna watch me land. Awesome, dude. Eventually we'll land. We were so close, man. We were down to minimums. And then he didn't say anything. And I'm like, ah. And then he says, welcome to DC. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm on the mist. You never gave me clearance. We going around. Paco Board, good to see you, man. Yesterday, 2 days back at Crab Crew way there.
050 Alpha out of 7,500, 6,000.
Who needs checklist?
There's a 6050 Alpha 7 approach.
Just waiting for a vector here, man.
Right heading 360.
We got plenty of fuel, Don. Don, I might now if we have to go around again, we might have to divert. So my filed alternate is LaGuardia. It's going to take us probably 3,000 pounds of fuel to get up there. 2,500, 3,000 pounds of fuel to get up there. We've got 5,100 pounds right now. That might cut a little bit into our reserve. But yeah, I mean, if we gotta go around again, we're gonna divert.
American 3 team maintain 190 knots or greater until the trim.
We can head over to Pittsburgh too. That's relatively close.
190 knots or greater.
But I think we should be okay this time. I'm not too worried about it.
American 2813, have a good night.
Famous last words, I guess. So much for landing 15 minutes ago. Well, you know, controller doesn't pay attention. The controller doesn't pay attention. It's all right though. It happens. He probably just had a connection issue or something. That's the kind of stuff. It's like whatever you. What can you do? Mike Zulu Hotel, welcome aboard, man. VATSIM events the only time I want to fly on VATSIM. If I'm not going to fly an event, I may as well go to PilotEdge. But yeah, no, I don't mind doing these events once in a while. And I hadn't flown on VATSIM in a long time, so I figured DC was perfect because everybody's going to be okay with going to DC. And there's just so many airports we can hit on the East Coast when the F&O is in the middle of the damn country, or the middle of the coast like that. You couldn't need a free ticket for this. Nah, well, you already got your ticket for free, man. So what are you gonna? You can't give you a refund on free. Busy Aviation, welcome aboard, buddy. Good to see you. Happy Friday.
There's that 50 Alpha Able 16.
I think you had to pee real bad. Yeah, maybe.
Not able to advise.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Is missed a perk of the Beer of the Month Club? And maybe.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 3.5 miles.
Okay, we should get a left vector here pretty soon, I would think. He's gonna have to, I don't know how he's gonna sequence us in here.
50 Alpha. Yeah, go in clouds. I'm just letting you know.
I don't know what he's gonna do with us. Honestly, I have no idea.
American 1154 with you at 6,000 feet.
It's a cool plane. I really like this plane. And by the way, Murmaz that's in here in chat, you guys should follow him.
Heading 350,
Murmaz, say hello, please, if you're still here. He is a real-world Embraer driver, and he streams quite frequently too. And Murmaz has the best music in all of Twitch. Like his choice of music is fantastic, top-notch. So you should follow him.
I got a little bit of space in front of you.
Candyman, the pilot's here for the first time. Well, welcome aboard, sir. Yeah, there's Murmaz. Go follow him. Last Kiwi! Good to see you, Kiwi. Missed the beginning. How was the takeoff this week? Takeoff was completely uneventful. And Kiwi, we flew into DC, and we had to go around because the controller wasn't responding. Thanks, Valudes. There's the link to his channel. Go check him out if you want to see a real world pilot actually flying a plane he flies. I can't believe he comes in here and flies the Embraer and then goes and gets paid to fly the Embraer too. But that's cool. I guess that's the passion you get. If I said Airbus, I meant Embraer. E-Jet minibus driver. There you go. D. Miller, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, sir. Happy Friday. Paul the Brit, I'm not sure I said hello to you. Happy Friday, Paul the Brit. Anybody else I've missed here? Happy Landings 23. Welcome aboard. This is the latest version of the SSG 170. At least I think so. It's like 1.2, 1.3.
Cleared ILS runway 1 approach.
I don't know how to tell. I don't know if I can tell the version here or not.
So what was that waypoint for American 154?
Katrin. Katrin's the waypoint. It's the neutral fix.
Kilo Alpha Tango Romeo number.
Roger.
Bragsta.
At or above.
Not sure what's going on with you, man. Welcome aboard, though.
2,500 feet. Clear for the ILS runway.
I'm guessing by the fact that we had a surge of people come in here, Matt Davies
American
must have finished up. It's Fizzy Aviation. Okay. Candyman the pilot, we're flying into DC. We just had to go we flew an absolutely piss poor missed approach, and we're going back in to try again. And if we do not make it this time, we are going to divert. We are going to get out of here, go somewhere else. LaGuardia.
Roger, rating 030. There you go.
Okay. EC's 110.00.
American 3 team, thanks for your help. Contact tower at 190.1.
1.00.
190.1 for American 3.
there.
No problem. Have a good night, sir.
Still just chilling, still just waiting. He should flip us around and start turning us back soon, because we're 27 miles out of DC. Tower just sent me a message.
Number 717 is 13 miles constraint, sliding 030. Cross constraint out above 2,500 cleared ILS runway 1 approach.
030 Katrine out above 2,500 cleared ILS 1 approach, Compass 717. 030.
Yeah, the second I give a turn, you guys need to actually start turning.
Oh, he's getting salty now.
It's much more efficiently this way. Legion 4 up Romeo, contact tower 119.1.
Buddy, I don't have superhuman reflexes, and I'm running a consumer flight simulator, so.
German approach, good evening, Southwest 506, down 6,000 with you.
Tower apologized. I'm like, don't sweat it, man. You made my stream more interesting. Now we got salty controller here.
Roger, final approach speed for American 1154.
All right. We're gonna try to pick up the localizer here. Gonna come back down, reprogram the FMC. Nav, arrival, ILS. Can I pick ILS?
Alright, 180 knots into 7 mile final for American 1154.
Sure, nope, I can't actually put that back in there.
Everyone, that wasn't for you, sorry. I need you as slow as you can.
Alright, affirmative. Final approach speed, American 1154.
Alright. Trying to pick the localizer up here. I need to get this thing punched in to my flight plan somehow. So let's just do Katrin. K-A-T-T-R-N. And then from there it's B-A-D-D-N.
5,000.
Baden. Route data, punch that in. I'm just gonna turn towards Katrin. I'm clear for the ILS, so we'll turn towards Katrin here.
Potomac approach, good evening, American 1012 through 6,800. 46,000, turning left, ahead, 350.
Boy, that guy's got some mic issues.
101 Potomac approach.
Okay, so we haven't actually picked up the localizer yet, but we're cheating, and I got direct to Katrin pumped into my thing here. So we're flying heading mode direct to Katrin, at 2,500 feet. It's going to take us about 4 years to get there. We haven't been given a speed restriction just yet, so that's okay.
American 1154, 4 miles final contact tower 190.1.
4 mile final contact tower.
Breaking news, Comedy Central buys my channel. Yeah. That would be hilarious. Okay, there we picked it up. Let's punch her right a little bit here. Pick that localizer up in earnest.
Approach Delta 278.
And localizer mode, go to nav mode. Pick that sucker up, capture. Turn back in here in a second.
Who was that?
Whose mic sounds like a dying demonic goat? I do not know on that one. Hey, Flying Jackal! It's good to see you, Jack. Happy Friday, my friend.
That was 506.
Max Flaps, welcome aboard. FSX Games, welcome aboard.
030.
Picture tours, I like it. Quantity, good to see you, man. All right. And Tower is going to be next. 1910, I believe, is what Tower is.
Roger's landing at 280.
With any luck, this is going to be the landing, guys. Otherwise, we're going to divert and get the hell out of DC. I don't think at or above 250 is actually a thing that you can say in the United States. But that's cool. The FMC's real pissed at me right now. Real pissed at me.
Roger.
All right, here comes Katrin. We're going to keep an eye out on the glide slope. Wait for that sucker to do its thing.
450, flying 190.
Let's get speed back 180.
We're going to approach United Professor with you.
Just we'll leave speed up here. You know what? Screw it. 180. He is, this guy's not giving me any speed restrictions, so we're going to take some liberties.
You need radar approach United 450 with you.
Okay, 118 is now our landing speed. Because we've burned off so much fuel.
Who's that for United 450?
Affirm 190 heading.
You're right to 190 for United 450.
Okay, 2 notches on the flaps.
Send me the approach American 101. Do you want us to join the localizer?
I think we're going to spend more time circling out here than we are actually. We definitely spent more time on the go around than we did on the cruise.
For American 101.
Guy's good. Mike is bad.
Number 717, contact the tower at 119.1.
Over to tower 19-1, couple 717. We'll see it.
Approach Delta 1130, passing 7,000 to 6,000.
1130, 7.
114, while maintaining visualization, runway 1, land and wait after the 320
while maintaining visualization?
Line up and wait after traffic passes V, United 4114.
Washington Tower, compass 717, ILS 1, 10 out.
Compass 717, Washington Tower, wind 190 at 6, runway 1. You are clear to land, and traffic will depart before your arrival.
Clear to land, runway 1, compass 717.
American 1154, make a left onto taxiway Sierra, left onto Juliet, stay with me.
Alright, approach mode's activated.
United 4114.
Or glide slope, I should say, is activated. We'll bring that speed back. Actually, we'll give him some speed until we get to Baden, and then we'll bring the speed back.
American 1154, thanks for
We'll do the last controller a favor, even though he yelled at us.
United 4114, RNAV 8X, runway 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, no kidding. I've been cleared this time. Only way we're going around is if somebody's on that damn runway. There's only one guy leaving ahead of us. You are cleared. Damn straight. All right, there's 2,000 feet. Let's get the flaps back, speed back, all that good stuff. Speed come back. We're at 118 now on the approach. Seems awfully slow, but okay. Oh. And gears down. Gears on the move. Okay, runway is almost in sight. Sort of in sight here. Give it a few more minutes. A few more seconds, I should say. A few more minutes, we'll be on the ground.
Pan American 1154, if you're still
It was the other controller that had the brain
fart.
fart. This one just went MIA. Lights are... Dude, the lights have been on for like 2 years already.
Thanks for your patience. Contact
Okay, lights are on. Gears down. Lights are green. Flaps are down.
125, that's 165, 4114.
Let's go ahead and kill the auto throttle, kill the autopilot. My airplane. Runway's in sight. Appears to be clear. Oh, hello. It's a good thing I went through the effort putting photoreal scenery out here.
Citation 10 Hotel Lima, stay with me just a little bit. We're going to get out of here in just about 1 minute.
Alright, thanks, 0 Hotel Lima.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. Traffic alerts can be for that homie on the runway right there. Whole bunch of guys waiting on us.
500.
Chick. I gotta pee so bad right now. That's how it always goes.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Nah, we cool, man. Don't worry about the glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Thank you for telling me the glide slope is there.
Glide slope.
All
Glide
right.
slope. Glide slope.
Okay, we're good.
Glide slope.
Minimum
Glide slope.
100.
Continue landing.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Burst is out. Decel.
Citation 0 Hotel Lima, runway 1, land and wait.
Let him wait, 0 Hotel Lima.
Pressure's back in. Brakes off.
Cover 717 Walker, Washington, exit left on Mike or November. Contact ground point 7.
Okay, we're going left, ground point 7, compass 717. We'll see you. Speed brakes in. Come in. I think I completely exited it on at the wrong place, but whatever. Ground point 7. 70. Dude, where am I parking?
Well, call limited taxi.
Terminal B, Terminal C. Where are we going?
Air Wisconsin 412 behind the A320 off your nose, cross runway 4, monitor tower 119.12.
Monitor tower, cross runway 4 behind the A320, Air Wisconsin 412, thank you.
Ground, compass 717's on Golf, looking for Bravo. Terminal Bravo.
Compass 717, give away Lee, Roger. Give away Lee RJ off your nose, taxi to terminal via Golf and Kilo.
Terminal Golf Kilo after traffic in front of us, compass 717. Ah, my wing! His wing! Alright. 2, 3. And strobes off. APU comes on. I don't know, we'll go park over there, I guess. I don't think that's where we belong, but... Oh, there's a Delta plane right there. Yeah, we'll go around the corner. Let's go. Come on, forward. Mush! Mush! I was pretty happy with the touchdown. Like, I think I was a little bit nose high, but... That's cool. Dude, that was fun. I mean, we got yelled at like twice by that last approach controller was real salty. Got yelled at twice by him. That's all right though. He was busy. He's got a good excuse. I probably shouldn't talk crap because he might actually be watching. I think there was one of the controllers that was going to stream tonight.
104 spot 6, raise push.
But I don't know who
American
it was.
104, thanks for spot 6. Pushback is approved. Advisory for taxi. Just be advised the
Hello, frame
United
rate.
off your right is going to also be pushing.
I push through to watch out for the guy on the right. We'll call you for taxi, American.
Okay, lights off. 1, 2. Pump ourselves into here to spot 19.
Bearing ground, American 647 at gate 3, request pushback.
Okay, let's turn those guys off. E-170's got us locked in. And there we go, stop. Park brake. Overhead panel. Okay, we're good there. And we'll just kill the engines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Washington Reagan International Airport, where the local time is 9:15 p.m. See ya. Eventually. Is he gonna get off the ground? That is quite the, that's quite the slow climb there. I bet he was clinching a little bit. That was all right, man. That was all right. So we're, we'll do that again here in a second. Let's go stand. Oh, no, we are standby. I don't know why I put a standby, but maybe that was when the plane turned off. I just parked next to Shark Fan. Nice. Am I going to make my connection? Well, if your connection is going to Boston, you can stay right here, where we will be back in just a couple of minutes. I am going to step away, use the boys' room, grab myself another cocktail, and then we'll be good to go for round number 2. So, if you guys are sticking around, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Or if you guys are leaving, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in just a few minutes. I appreciate it, guys. What's saying? People saying something. Oh, yeah. Murmah's talking about this plane. It ain't perfect. That's cool, though. Is there another flight? Yeah, there's another flight. It's coming up here in a few minutes. We're going to go to Boston. Take off out of here and go to Boston. So I'll be right back, guys. Go say hi to Dirk in the meantime. Actually, I think, is our controller? Okay, let's see who's on. New York Trade. This guy's controller. That might have been. I wonder if that was him. A couple guys are controlling. I don't know. Go say hi to Dirk while I'm gone in the meantime. Send him a beer. We'll be right back. Max Flaps, ask me that question in a bit. Oh, right. I could just hit the Sky Vector button, couldn't I? Flying Dutchman, good to see you, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. TB Crash Nick, welcome aboard as well. Time for part 2. Let's do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 planes currently holding short to take off. I think somebody just crashed. Oh. Hey, there's Air Force One apparently, or something like that. Yeah, you're not going to get out of here VFR probably. It's a good try though. Anyway, we are back in the Embraer E170, and we're going to call clearance up and get out of here and head up to Boston. And DCA to boss. Okay, let me get just a couple more things done here. I'm going to program up ForeFlight so I have all my info handy. Done. Map. I'm going to work on getting this. Like I said, I have Air Server installed, and it's just not working. I don't know why. KDCA. And we're going to go Swan. And then we're going to go Bros. Is it Bros or Bros? And then J42. 42. And then RBV. J222. And then the Roebuck 2, or then JFK. And then Boston. KBOS. Procedures. Parting KDCA. Suki 3. Yeah, Suki 3 to Swan. Off of 1. Add that. Arrival into Boston. The Roebuck 2 from JFK. And we're going to plan for runway 22 left. 22 left is the one that goes right over my house. So we will fly over my house tonight. I will not point out where my house is. I will tell you once we have already passed my house, and that's as far as we'll go. All right, close you. Okay, so let's call clearance up here. So we're going to be planning for the Suki 3 to Swan. Give him a second. Make sure there's nobody tuned in. Caboose, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Can you taxi with 1 engine to save fuel? We might actually do that. Well, actually, I don't really care. I don't know. We'll see. Peace Anchor, welcome aboard. Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool to have this kind of traffic coming in. It seems like there's still a pretty good stream of folks coming in. You got 3 planes that are coming in right now. There's gonna be a little bit of a break, it looks like, and then it'll get busy again.
Reach on.
Lost Kiwi 337, my man Kiwi. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. That's not water. I promise you. There's the clearance. Did I already say clearance? All right. CPZ 717 transponder code 2147 and 310. Departing DCA, K-Boss, tip. Approved route. That's my route. Restrictions, climb via SID. Additional information, departure frequency 125.65. Kiwi, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. I appreciate it. Mr. Kiwi is about to travel to the other side of the damn world to fly helicopters. Mr. Kiwi's got a real tough job. Okay, we're good there. So we got what we filed. Pop you down there. Okay, so that's all. Clearance is not really have to do a whole lot tonight. That's cool. All right, 21.7 for ground. We'll turn him off for now. Let's turn the plane back on. OBFG2, welcome aboard. Uberbot, welcome aboard, my friend. Uberbot is notable for doing some shared cockpit stuff with me a couple weeks ago in the 717. It was a hell of a lot of fun. Uber doesn't stream. We need to get Uber to stream. Anyway, KDCA. Up to K-Boss, KBOS. S. And activate that. Next. All right. So we are going to Swan.
Retard.
Cyber XZT. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, my friend. Cheers. Thank you for the support. Boy, that's strong. Yeah, that might be a good, that might be a big rip right there. But thank you very much for your support. Fast Eddie, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, sir. Anybody else I've missed here? Solitan P38, welcome aboard. Ratchet K, welcome aboard. Yeah. I don't have, vodka bottle might have to be next. Vodka. A throwback to our Kerbal Space Program days. Anyway, Swan, S-W-A-N-N is next. S-W-A-N-N. After that is going to come Bros, or Bros. B-R-O-S-S. Following that's Juliet 42. We're taking it up to RBV. B. Once that's done, we're going to take Juliet 222. Is it Juliet or Jet? I've heard it called both ways. JFK. And then we will go to Nav. Departure. Runway 1. And we're on the Suki 3, Swan. Put that in the route data. Nav. Arrival. We're going to plan for the ILS 22 left. No transition on the Roebuck 2 and JFK. Route data on that. Flight plan, look for discontinuities. No. Oh, yep, there's discontinuity. Direct there. Yep, Swan Direct Bros. Okay. YN is the initial approach fix that happens to be very close to where I live. Good there. Okay. That's all set. So let's get people and gas in here. Where'd my brief? Where'd my window go? Okay, so SimBrief says 10,335 on the fuel. We're going to be a little heavier for this. This is going to be a little longer flight, but, well, this is scheduled to be a longer flight. I guarantee you that last one was going to be a lot longer in the end. But 10,335. Completely ignoring chat right now. We'll get back to you guys in a second. 10,000. That's close enough right there. Fuel that sucker up. And then our zero fuel weight, we're going to pull... Zero fuel weight, we're going to pull from here. So 66.3. So we're going to add... Wow, we're going to be heavy. Just call me Embraer 170 heavy. Compass 717 heavy coming down the runway. Taxiway. Coming down the taxiway. All right. That thing keep fueling up here for a second. Did I miss anything? Ross Joe, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Welcome aboard. What is call sign Compass 717? Tonight's ATC has caused me to start drinking. Glenlivet 18 year. Oh, I could totally go for a Glenlivet 18 year. I almost grabbed a glass of whiskey. Yeah, Candyman the Pilot, we're headed to Boston too. If you're on VATSIM, DCA to Boston, come join us. Make it a party. I don't have to worry about pissing these guys off the way I do PilotEdge. All right, perf tab here. Nope, route data. Now perf tab. Next panel here, fuel reserve. So we're going to come over here. We're going to pull the fuel reserve from FinRes 2.8, so 2,800. And then cruise altitude. Going to be, what I say? We say 33,000? Yeah, 330. And with any luck, I think we'll make it. I guess we'll find out, right? We'll take off flaps. Flaps 4 worked out pretty well last time, so we're going to do that again. So V1 126, V rotate 127, V2 131. Actually, you know what? I don't think we need. How big is this runway? 7,100 feet. If Murmaz is in here, he could tell me if you normally do flaps 2 or flaps 4 on takeoff. Norbert, good to see you, buddy. I got partnership like I think 2 weeks ago. A week and a half ago. This is the second Friday night stream that we've had partnership here. 7,100 foot runway. Would you do flaps 4 or flaps 2? DC at that. I'm curious. We'll leave that. We'll leave it at flaps 4 for the time being. All right, so 131 on the V2. That's going to give us 146 for our speed. And climb via the SID. KDCA. Suki departure. Flaps 1? Yeah, we're not taking off flaps 1. I don't think that's correct. I think 2 or 4 is what you get in the Embraer. Top altitude here is 5,000 feet. Silent Shadow, welcome back. We're still at DC. We had to go around. Took us a little while to get things squared away there. So we are on our way now up to Boston. Okay, LNAV, VNAV engaged. What's the checklist say? I don't know. Checklist says have another drink. Checklist says hit the trim this time instead of for 2.5 is what it says. Okay. We're just about to push though, so you're gonna come join us. Better make it quick. All right. Glare shield set now. I think we got our speed, we got our altitude, we got all that stuff good. We'll go to FMS mode. Good with that. Good with that. Why does registration say 752 Charlie Zulu? That wasn't me, right? We're not. Oh, we are 752 Charlie Zulu, aren't we? Ha! Oh, Trump Air, I guess. All right. Last thing we'll do is set the transponder, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Squawk is going to be 2147. 47. Pipe you in right there. Go to altitude. And let's go ahead and push back, put ourselves in the chute here. Oh, there's a guy. We're going to wait for him to go. And then we'll give him about a minute or two, and if he doesn't go, we're going to go. Flaps 1. Flaps 1 is an Airbus. Okay, I'll try it. If I perf it up for flaps 1 here, let's see. That seems real fast. V2 of 155. That seems real fast. Not sure I'm comfortable. I'm really not comfortable doing that with this departure. So we're gonna go flaps 4. Flaps 1 you may be right on flaps 1. Maybe wouldn't be the first time I've been completely off base there, but we're gonna go flaps 4. Flaps 2 is most common. Okay. I can probably do flaps 2. That still seems real damn fast, but 150. So that's gonna put us at 165 on the climb out speed. All right. Is this guy gonna go? I'm gonna say he's not gonna go. So I think we're just gonna push. Because it's VATSIM and it's a free-for-all, right? Alright. And park brake disc engaged. Go to you. Engage the tow. Aft. Here we go. We'll just start the engines once we get our turn around here. Actually, we can go start engine number 1. Starting engine number 1. I mean, if you want to go, you can just go right through me, man. The big guy's impatient. I mean, you're in the chute, man. It's like this is not movement area, so you can do whatever you want. All right, let's go ahead and stop him. So if you want to, what you really should be doing is pushing here, because this is all non-movement area. Is pushing here and then moving yourself up to the end of the chute there at the edge, the line there, and that's where you should be getting your clearance.
Correction, 2173, fly virtual 2045.
Anyway,
All right, fly virtual 2845.
Engine number one's up. Let's get engine number 2 going.
Give me 1 minute here, and then I'll give you a pushback.
Pushback clearance? Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
Only if you're going to push onto the taxiway, I think. I guess if you're pushing on, yeah, there are guys pushing on the taxiway, so that's probably what it is. I don't know. I've gotten yelled at for pushing before without actually being while being in a non-movement area, so stranger things have happened. Who knows? All right, Addons. Addons Golf 1906 2992. Flaps 2. Exercise the old flight controls there. Auto brake RTO. U and U. And EPU now off. Happy. All right, let's go.
450. Behind the A321.
Oh, hello.
Monitor tower 119.1.
Behind the A321, going to tower 119.13945. Thank you.
1810.
You're welcome. Break, fly, virtual 2845. Give way to the A321, pulling in the ramp there, then push on Kilo is approved.
Give way to the A321 ramp, push on Kilo is approved. Fly virtual 2845, thank you.
Ground Compass 717's at Terminal B with Gulf.
Compass 717, Washington ground, runway 1, taxi via Mike, Juliet, hold short of runway 4.
Runway 1, Mike Juliet, hold short, runway 4, Compass 717. Mike is... Mike Juliet. Mike right... Mike over there. There's Mike right there. Okay. Here we go. Take a left here, and then Juliet's here on our right. Look at that line. Maybe we should have left that engine off. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be like, ooh, hello. Yeah, so the 170 performance, I think, is oh, you're on beta 8. You're talking about X-Men 11 beta 8. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna fire that up this weekend. See how she rolls.
Reagan ground, Air Canada 3844, looking off runway 4 at Charlie.
Air Canada 3844, my apologies.
That's quite the whole chart. I'm surprised they're not doing 2 runway ops. Like, I'm actually surprised they're not launching traffic on 3-3.
For now, I'm going to resequence you back in. We're going to start sending aircraft down to kind of get that queue cleared out. So I'll hold short there for now.
Yeah, they're going to start. Okay, they're going to start sending traffic somewhere else.
Good. We'll hold short at 4 at Charlie, Air Canada 344. Thanks.
I wonder what they're going to do with us. Are they going to put it like? Are they going to start? Are they going to start using 2 runways, or are they going to resequence people? Let's get behind the 737 here. I wish the models were a little higher quality.
Compass 717, when you get there, join runway 22, hold short at Charlie. So it's going to be right onto runway 22, join and hold short at Charlie.
Okay, so right on runway 22 and then hold short Charlie, Compass 717. Interesting. So that's going to be 1 set of taxiway. So where that A320 is, we're going to hold short in front of him. but not until we're actually on the runway here. Why didn't he just send me down that taxiway there? Put me up behind
Air Canada 3844, cross runway 4, continue via Echo, hold short of Juliet.
Wow.
Roger, cross runway 4, Charlie, continue via Echo, hold short of Juliet. Air Canada 3844.
United 450, you still have frequency?
I wonder if this guy in front of me is United 450.
Compass 717, just give him a minute. He's going to pull forward on the other side of 22.
Roger, we're not going anywhere.
And ground, Air Canada 236 with you. Just looking for a parking
with you.
Air Canada 236, Washington ground, kilo to the ramp. Have a great night.
That's pretty cool, though. That big 747 right there, he's going to cause some issues.
Roger, we'll take kilo into the ramp. Thanks, 236.
Yeah, so they're just trying to keep, they're trying to not stack them up here next to the terminal, I think. But I'm actually really surprised they're not using another runway. Like, why wouldn't you send traffic over, launch them off 3-3? That way you're not, you know, it seems like it'd be more efficient than having everybody use the same runway for landing and takeoff.
Good evening.
We're headed to Boston right now.
Ground, United 450, holding for runway 4.
United 450, thanks for switching back over. I'm going to give you an amendment to your taxi clearance. Make a right turn.
Definitely
onto
flying
runway
out of
22,
Boston.
Right, correction, runway 22. I'm used to controlling Boston. My apologies. Join runway 22, left Echo, and line up behind the CRJ2.
Cargo, taxi on runway 22 to make a left Echo behind the CRJ for United 450.
Thank you.
22 left Echo. Oh, I see what that said. Okay. Yeah, that's Echo right there. Okay, that's that guy in front of me, so he's going. We've been cleared onto 22, hold short Charlie. Okay. Landing traffic. That's pretty cool. Like, this is something you don't see very often. I don't know how realistic this is, but who cares? I don't really need my immersion to be super into it right now. I'm just kind of enjoying this. Anyone thought about making a stream chair with an integrated toilet? Man, I gotta get up and walk around at some point. Like, I mean, I guess I could take a crap in my chair here, but like I don't want to do that. I want to get up and move around. Somebody asked me about my chair earlier, by the way. I love this chair. This thing is so comfortable. It's so nice. I would highly recommend picking one of these up if you're looking at getting like this style of chair. I'm sure somebody will put a 145
Flight
out.
Marshal 2045, just so you know,
I think Dan Clow's got a
I'm not in
145.
no hurry, but we're ready to taxi.
Control 145, roger. Taxi via Kilo and Charlie, hold short of runway 22 for now.
Kilo Charlie 132, Flight Marshal 2045, thank you.
Seems very weird holding on a runway here.
Air Canada 3844, you stop frequency.
Roger, Canada 3844, start frequency.
Roger, go ahead and monitor tower now, 119.1. You're going to be behind the American. That's going to be the third aircraft that passes in front of you, and he'll sequence you in, all right?
Roger, we got
Don't know which one the American is. Probably not the SAS.
See ya, United 450, same for you. Monitor tower, 119.1.
Is this going on YouTube? Absolutely.
Thank you.
Chris Cop 7.
Reach-on.
Chris Cop 7, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club.
Compass 717, left on the Echo behind the United, monitor tower 119.1.
Left Echo behind the United, and we'll go over and monitor tower. Compass 717, have a great day, or night.
Oops. See ya.
Okay, so Echo is...
JetBlue 1580 Washington Tower.
Let's see, which one is Echo? Echo.
JetBlue 1580 Washington Tower.
That should be Echo. This is Echo?
Washington Tower, or Reagan Tower, JetBlue 1580 with you on the ILS for runway 1.
I think I'm missing I'm missing a taxiway here.
Runway 1 clear to land. Number 2 following aircraft touching
That's
down now.
Charlie.
Your best possible approach speed, please.
So this was like a Echo.
Slowest forward airspeed, clear to land, runway 1, JetBlue 1580.
1560, correction, your best possible approach speed. My apologies. Best possible approach speed.
Best possible speed, 1580.
It's Alpha.
You're awesome, thanks. Delta 1394, make a left onto Sierra, left onto Juliet, cross 33, contact ground on the other
Well.
side. Thanks for flying in.
Left Sierra, left Juliet.
There's a whole section.
Cross
Oh,
33,
that's
we'll
Echo
contact
right
ground on the
there.
other side.
Oh, crap.
1394, thanks.
Well, that's Charlie. That's
American
Charlie.
160, Washington
There is
Tower.
no Echo. There literally is no Echo here for me.
American 160. American 160, go.
American 160, good evening. Wind is 1906.
Well, close enough here, I
Number
guess.
2 to land, following an A320 on about a 2-mile flight. I can have your slowest possible approach speed out
That
there.
has to be that has to be Echo right there. Like,
Yeah, right. American 160.
160, thank you. If I could have just the best speed you can do for me, I appreciate it. Thank you. Traffic will depart before
Right,
your
right.
arrival. Thank you.
well,
Air Force One, runway 1. Maintain visual separation. Line up and wait. Be ready to go.
here's the predicament, right?
Station in Milan.
We're here. Ish.
JetBlue 1580, welcome to
That has to be that. I mean, that's labeled as
Once you're on the ground,
Charlie.
you could exit left
That's Echo.
when
That's
able,
Echo over there.
Preferably on
We're gonna
November
go over there.
runway 33.
Just
Stay
find a
with
way
me
to
on
make
this
our way
frequency,
over.
sir.
Whatever. We'll just kind of pretend like we're gonna get behind that guy right there. And,
JetBlue 1580, you can make that left on to November, and then hold short. Stay with me this frequency.
Nobody's gonna notice this, right?
I left on the November, hold
Completely and
JetBlue
totally
1580.
inconspicuous.
1580, thanks, appreciate it.
Yep. Nobody noticed that.
Air Force One, runway 1, cleared for immediate departure when 190. Thanks.
So here's what I'm looking
Immediate
at.
departure only 1 Air Force One.
Here's what we're looking at, right? Here's what we're supposed
American
to be looking.
160, continue
No, don't
your
do that.
approach.
Don't
Thank
do
you very much
that.
for your appreciation.
No,
and
no.
caution with turbulence.
Okay. That's what we're supposed to be looking
160,
at.
continue.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
I guess this is labeled as Charlie, but this is actually Echo. I see how it works now. This is actually Echo. Juliet's over here. It's just mislabeled. That's cool. Not a big deal. Iced is here. He can fix this. It's his scenery. Tailgate the guy in front of us though in the meantime. Reminds me of the dogs at the doggy park. Cletus 101, welcome aboard, man. Shy Wolf, good to see you. Mini Web's good to see you. Crown and Ace is good to see you. Happy Friday, guys. Cloud City's welcome aboard. Sniff the butts.
American 454,
We're just gonna sniff the APU, the APU exhaust to make sure that it's off. Oh dear. Oh, he's not even close.
Reagan Tower, United 3333 with you, inbound, ILS runway 1.
With you inbound.
United 3333 Washington Tower, wind 190.
The vodka. The vodka is.
On short final. Break. Air Force One,
remember
thanks
this.
for your help. Contact departure 125.65.
2565 for Air Force One, thanks for your help.
The vodka is called Zir.
American
Premium
American
Russian
160,
vodka.
Outstanding.
It's actually
Thank you
really
very
good.
much. That was well done. Exit left.
Really
label,
enjoyed
contact
it.
ground on .7. Thanks again for that.
Yeah, man, sorry about that. I didn't actually get a landing clearance.
Ooh, that's probably on me, right?
Oh, there's somebody on the runway. Yeah, you're not supposed to be there.
Clear to land, runway 1, United 3333.
And there's somebody slewing. Huh? Well, park break. Just kind of chill out here in the meantime. Welcome to VATSIM. Welcome to DC, where apparently they need like 6 more runways. Totally inconspicuous taxi maneuver. 100%. That might be the name of the stream. Air Force One, welcome aboard. Love you streams, great to listen to while working. Well, awesome, dude. I like to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Air Force One, it looks like you subscribed while we were offline, so welcome to the Beer of the Month Club post-mortem. Cheers, my friend. I'm glad you enjoy it. I have so much fun doing these things. Like, this is truly, the Friday nights here are the highlight of my week.
Actually, just disappeared.
Parallax 4D. Parallax 4D, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. It's a good night of flying. Avionics 737, happy Friday, man. It's a good night of flying here. Oh, good night of,
Air Force One contact
good night of sitting.
125.65.
Let's see. So we're looking at about 2 or 3 minutes between departures, which means that, I don't know, we should get off the ground probably around 10:30.
American 1349.
It's going to be a late night stream. Iowa Flyer says working while watching as well. Nice, man. I am Relic says no need for anti-ice with how close we are to the plane. Yeah, no kidding. Turn the research fans on. We got some fumes in the cockpit.
American 454, Washington Tower. You ready to go?
Phantom Nova, welcome aboard.
American 454, roger.
Land 742, this is X-Plane 10. If I had told you it was 11, would you believe me?
Retard.
Raw OCD. Raw OCD. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers. Chachi 442, good to see, man. Chachi 442 is working in DC while watching this.
United 3330.
Also very awesome.
3333, thank you, sir. Break American 13.
Pop the rat, saves fuel.
Your approach, tactical depart before your arrival.
Alright, continue approach American 1349.
Crap.
Targeting to the 9 ILS 1 first.
We might get to move here in a second.
United 239, is that you?
Ground's got these planes all over the place.
239, roger, Washington Tower, wind 1906, you on number 2, following a 737 on a 2-mile.
Don't mind me, I'm just yawning. So this is actually freeware scenery. This is built by Iced 8383. He has Twitch channel. But yeah, it's pretty good scenery. I like it. Hey, we're moving. Sorta.
American 454, well done. Thank you very much.
Thinking about using VATSIM to stream. What do we need to do anything? Everybody else provides the entertainment. I know, man. Come into one of these events. It's just kind of how it is.
Air Canada 3844, Washington Tower. You ready to go?
Roger, ready to go. Air Canada 3844.
3844, roger.
So Graphite CS:GO, we're flying online. We're flying we're flying online with Volunteer ATC. Hello. Volunteer ATC, and it's a heavy traffic event. There's a lot of people that are flying in and out of this airport tonight on the network, and we're basically single runway ops. So they're landing and taking off from the exact same runway, which means they're essentially alternating. They bring one plane in, they send one plane out. Bring one in, send one out.
All right, left and then ground point 7.
I think part of the problem is that 747 took off, and everybody had to settle down for wake.
And you can contact ground point 9 once you're clear.
Imagine we're going to be up here in a second, though.
All right, left on Juliet.
I know the freeware scenery is pretty good, man. Like, there's some really nice stuff out there. And Mr. X's brand new texture pack is also what we're looking at here. Those things are awesome. Like new signs, new runway textures, new taxiway textures. They look pretty good. Sorry, Jack. Microsoft Gamer, welcome aboard. Diverted to Dulles. I had to go around when I came into Dulles earlier. I thought I was gonna have to divert up to LaGuardia or something. But yeah, it is a lot of people on tonight.
United 239 Washington Tower. You still with me?
Pretty nuts for being a U.S. event. There's 23 departures out of national.
You're still clear to land.
Holy crap!
Yeah, to the runway 1 clear to land.
Thank you.
All right.
Southwest 3190, Washington Tower. Good evening. You all set to go?
Must be
Yes,
Southwest.
sir. 3190, stand by. Continue to hold short. Runway 1 is going to be fast.
Are you ready to go? Continue holding short. Too bad.
Hold short, runway 1.
That's how it goes.
American 298, Washington Tower. You with me?
Oh, Mr. X put out a texture pack about a month and a half ago, and it replaces all the, basically all the airport textures. And they look real sharp, like really, really, really good. Highly recommend picking them up. Picking them up.
American
Words
820.
escaped me.
Roger. Stand by.
Pretty good stuff though. Like it's
American
really cool. That's the that's the kind of the advantage to X-Plane is just the sheer amount of freeway that exists out there.
Fly virtual 2045 landing frequency.
Come one, come all. Somebody's getting their Midway Tower certification.
Aircraft calling, say again.
Reagan Tower, fly virtual 2045. Just let you know we're on your frequency. So if you want to give the takeoff clearance when it comes time, we're on your frequency, ready to listen.
A-firm. Roger.
Okay, American 820, if you could pull forward a little bit, you're going to pull right behind that 737 Southwest behind you.
Roger, we'll pull up a line, American 820. Thanks.
Must be him right here.
American 820, thanks, because you're going to be number 2. Break. United 450, Washington Tower, you with me?
That's probably him right there.
United 450 with you.
He'll be number 3. I'll be number 4.
I'm sorry, United 450, was that you? Yes, sir, this is United 450. United 450, thanks.
I don't think I've ever seen this many departures
A320,
stacked up
he's going to be number
at a
2
VATSIM event.
The 737 that's currently holding.
Oh, I see what they just did. They just moved everybody
in front of me, and
over on this
I'll
path.
be number 2 for departure for United 450. United 450, thanks, I appreciate that. Attention all aircraft on this frequency. We have had another declared emergency. We've got a hold on departures of about 2 minutes. 2-minute hold on departures, Southwest 3190. You will be next. Continue to hold short.
Of course somebody declares an emergency. Why wouldn't they?
American 666, just checking in here, holding behind the Southwest.
Bye, guy. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday.
American Triple
We're
Six,
just
you're gonna
chilling
follow
now.
That, Southwest that's ahead of you. Yeah, you're going to be number.
They're honestly, the runway textures are the same as Jack's.
Oh, man.
God, the choppiness really bothers me. Why is it doing that? It's not supposed to do that.
Reagan Tower, fly virtual
The runway textures are just as good. Like Jack's are the same. Mr. X's textures replace more than just the runway stuff. Like all the taxiway markings, all the signs, a whole bunch of stuff has been replaced.
Fly virtual 2845. Just to let you know, we're going to shut off our left engine to save fuel. If you can give us a notice of 2 or 3 minutes before, we're expected to get our takeoff clearance, great.
2845, Roger. Just pay attention to the frequency and see when I start getting people out. I'm not going to be able to give you a call to turn your engines back on.
Okay.
That sounded wrong, but I'm just saying.
Cut the engines, hit the APU. Yeah, no kidding.
United 239, welcome to Washington. Exit left on Sierra, left on Juliet.
Crazy for iPhone. Good to see you, man. Declared emergency. Pilot's getting antsy. He wants to get out of here.
American 298, 1 mile final for runway 1.
Pro Fly FS, good to see you, man. Tim Bits, welcome aboard. Bricks Brax, welcome aboard. I do have X and Biro, yeah.
Terra American 298, short final runway 1.
Cue the Benny Hill music.
My apologies. Wind 190 runway 1. Clear to land.
I would play the Benny Hill music if not for the fact that I don't know if that's going to get a copyright claim.
American 298.
That's why I typically avoid music. Hello. Where'd you come from?
Reagan Tower, Southwest 436. 5 mile runway 1.
Southwest 436, Washington Tower, wind 190 runway 1. Clear to land, engine number 2, following a 737 on a short final.
737, basically over the numbers.
Runway 1, number 2, following 73, Southwest.
Hello.
American 2209, Washington Tower.
Tower 2209 with you.
More stack up.
Like I'm on a 6 mile. I see you have traffic in sight.
American 2209, that was my next question. You do have that 737 in sight?
Yeah, emergencies at a VATSIM event are kind of crappy, if you ask me.
Clear to land, runway
But whatever, it is what it is.
Maintain visual separation. You're only about 2 miles from him right now.
We've only got 300 people that are watching right now.
I'm throwing everything out I got on this to slow down.
2209, Roger. Let me know.
We're going to spend more time taxiing than we are actually going to be flying up to Boston. Well, somebody's already connected on the runway, too. That happened earlier. We got this guy. I'm not sure what this guy's doing here.
If I could just have your best possible approach speed, please.
Uh, 436 left fastest or slower?
Black Panda HD, welcome aboard. I use a Cytec X55.
Fastest possible approach speed, please. My apologies.
Fastest possible approach speed, Southwest 436.
Unsanctioned takeoff, runway 4.
Southwest 436, thank you, I appreciate that. Also, once you've touched down, if you could extend your landing roll
Rush show over 86, good to see ya. Someone never played Airport Madison on their iPhone, yeah, no kidding.
I'll extend the roll, Southwest 436.
Honestly, the ATC guys are doing great tonight. That ground controller is doing some good stuff. The tower, like these guys are all doing fantastic. And the issues are really just because this is JF, like this is DC. Like this is how DC works.
Separated out to about 2.5 miles. You're still good to go. Cleared to land, runway 1.
Clear to land, runway 1.
Oh, there's a go around.
Bring into our Southwest 436, let's approach runway 1.
Southwest 436, say again?
436 is on the miss, runway 1.
Roger, runway 436 going next. Climb and maintain 3000. Fly heading 280. Heading 280. Climb and maintain 3000. Stay with me on this frequency.
Oops.
Alright, so 3000 flying 280, this frequency, Southwest 436.
I still like this guy in the grass here who's just chilling out. He's like, I'm going to watch. I'm plane spotting.
Southwest 436, contact Potomac departure on 125.65. 125.65.
125.65.
I don't think we've moved in close to 10 minutes. So much immersion right now. I'm not sure I can handle all this.
This has been fun. Thank you.
Left plane, American 298, should we go over?
Tonight might have been the night to try your hand at a helicopter.
Sorry,
yeah, no kidding. Taxiway departure, screw the rest of you guys. Cthulhu 369, good to see you, man. Good evening from Boston.
We're to land runway 1, Southwest 6111.
I gotta find a way to put immersion into an emote. Immerse yourself too much and you'll drown. Blue Dot Gaming, welcome aboard.
Southwest 3190.
Pittsburgh's a ground stop cluster in DC. Pittsburgh is really a ground stop?
4 miles out.
We'll take
so weather that bad out there?
One clear, we'll take Southwest 3190.
Southwest 6111, continue your approach. Traffic will depart before your arrival. Company 737.
Roughly 6 planes on final, yeah, no kidding.
Southwest 6111, Roger. We still clear to land then?
6111, Roger. You are still clear to land. Just
I think we're going to move!
Depart before your arrival.
Well, yeah, I would think they would use 4 or 3-3 or something. Like,
Southwest 6111.
I'm a little surprised they're only just using the one runway.
6111, thanks. I appreciate that.
But whatever, it's cool.
Southwest 3190.
They've got a reason for doing what they're doing, I'm sure. You probably got some flow control issues trying to get out here. I mean, just look at the cluster of traffic. Like that is really insane. Like that is probably more planes than I've ever seen in the U.S. like in one spot. Like that's except for maybe like across the pond or something like that. But they're just everywhere. Planes are just all over the place.
You're cleared to land. Number 2 following a 737 on a 2-mile.
I'm going to say they probably didn't expect that kind of traffic to come through tonight. Trump 1's on his way.
All right. Clear to land and traffic not in sight. We have them on TCAS, but we have no visibility.
That's cool, though. I mean, honestly, this is kind of neat. It's kind of neat to just sit back, watch the chaos, and shoot the breeze with you guys.
My apologies. Go around. Contain 3000.
Uh-oh, there's a go around. Hydrofrac, welcome aboard.
80. American 2037, heading 280, climb and maintain 3000.
Gamer Muscle, good to see you. My immersion, though, Gamer Police.
Good evening. Delta 278 with you, 9 miles out. For the
Gamer
ILS
Muscle.
1.
Nah, I mean, I'm trying to. I'm not.
American
We have a good time here, but
2037,
I'm gonna be
climb and
respectful.
maintain 3000, fly heading 280.
Oh, you got to go around too. Don't land. Don't land.
Southwest 6111, welcome to Washington. Exit.
Oh, he didn't get to go around. Somebody else. Oh, somebody else behind him. That guy got to go around.
A mile and a half behind you. I've lost contact.
Yellow for label, Southwest 6111.
Huh. All right. Well, whatever.
6111, Roger. Thanks. Appreciate that. The traffic behind you has actually started to turn, so you're good to turn right there, Mike. American 2037, my apologies. I know that's difficult. If you could contact departure 125.65, I appreciate your flexibility.
Enjoy your 20-minute mist.
We got to go around in 2565, American 2037, see you.
Oh, hey. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Alright, 278 is with you 5 miles out from runway 1.
Dirty! It almost looks like he's smiling out of the ground there. Like,
Tower, good evening. Delta 278 with
so
you,
majestic.
final approach, runway 1.
yeah, when you go to VATSIM for the first time, don't go fly at an F&O in the nation's capital.
Clear to land, number 1.
At least they're not doing the river visual tonight, because that would just be a cluster. Even more, I should say, even more of a cluster. MGH Boss, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Det Kimball 911, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers, my friend.
Crash on short final, so we can't see much.
Aircraft calling, say again. What was that?
So Southwest
I
6111,
appreciate
we're
it.
clear now. We're going to disconnect.
Get to use all those fancy emotes now. Spam the crap out of them on everybody else's channels. That's what I say.
Southwest 6111, my apologies. Sorry.
His ATC is getting his ass handed to him right now. So much
Thanks for
traffic.
calling in. Southwest 3886. Are you still with me, sir?
There's a go around. Is it?
I'm sorry, who was that for?
Oh, that's not a go. Uh-oh.
It was for Southwest 3886.
That was definitely not a go around.
Josh.
Are you still with me?
Yeah, we're still with you.
Okay, do you have a A170 cut in front of you?
Yeah. Yeah, there's an aircraft in front of us. He's in the middle of the runway right now.
American 820, are you with me?
American 820, reporting in.
American 820, thank you for that. Runway 1. Alliance and wait, be ready to go. Traffic about 7 miles out.
Okay, we get to move again. Pretty soon we'll get out of here.
Washington Tower.
Shark fan, did you give up, man? We'll get out of here at some point. I'm not giving up. At this point, I am going to make this flight.
Reagan Tower, United 1106. We're currently 3 miles from Katrin.
We burned like 1,000
Final
pounds of
ILS
fuel
1.
already down here.
American 820 on departure, fly heading 320, runway 1, you're cleared for takeoff.
HR Langfinger, good to see you, man. Happy Friday.
About 5 miles out.
Clear for takeoff.
Guess Durkin must have just finished up. I'm like the last remaining holdout tonight, it looks like.
American 12 is 5 miles out of this one.
Aircraft calling, say again.
Just watching the world.
American 1219, are you there?
Hi, it's American 1219, 4 miles now. 1 ILS 1.
American 1219, runway 1, clear to land.
I don't think I've ever seen a tower controller this busy. On any network, for that matter.
1906.
Like, the tower controller is getting his butt kicked, which is nuts.
Reagan Tower, United 1106. We're 6 miles from trail of the American final ILS 1.
American 1219, Washington Tower.
Absolutely nuts that towers get nailed.
1, clear to land. American 820, contact departure.
I mean, it's enjoyable. This is... I know we're just kind of sitting around and nothing's happening, but it's still kind of cool.
Is that clearance for 1106?
How long does a Greyhound take? I should have timed when we actually started moving out here. We're 3:13 into the stream. I think it's been about a half hour, 45 minutes in this taxi at least.
Reagan Tower, United 1106. We're 6 miles in trail of the American.
Roger, 1106. Wind is 1906. You're number 2 for runway 1, clear to land.
I bet in 4 years they're going to have a lot more people staffing this event.
We'll call the visual when we can see him. We'll follow him in on the TCAS, clear to land, runway 1, number 2, 1106.
I'm sorry about the popping. I'm not sure why that keeps happening.
My apologies. I knew the clouds were there. You are number 2. You're clear to land, runway 1.
Copy, 1106.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they haven't...
United 450, you ready to go?
I'm surprised that they haven't spaced the arrivals out a bit more so they get some of these departures going. They're about 40 minutes to pushback. Got it. If I set a clock, I'd know. If we were doing Peter's, real life. See, wow, that was fast. Real life flight schedule thing, we'd be screwed.
Welcome to Washington. Exit left when able. Contact ground point.
I mean, if we were a real pilot, we would have made at least like $15 right now sitting on the ground. So there's that.
United 450, you with me?
I'm sure we are the smallest plane, yeah.
Kilo 450 here.
Wake up.
United 450's got the inbound about 3 miles out. Continue to hold short, runway 1. I'm going to have you out of here in just a minute. It's going to be fast.
Roger, we'll hold short runway 1 and we'll go ready for a quick departure. United 450.
The quickest of departures. Yeah, no kidding. We've been
4850 Washington Tower.
I think we've been sitting.
American 1219, make a left onto Juliet.
I think we've been sitting like in this little section of taxiway here for a good half an hour or so. Clock. I think the pilots start making their money when you've got the door closed and the parking brake off, coming out of the gate there. But I don't know. Somebody else will be able to tell me that. Answer that one better. Block time. There you go. The real pilot speaks up. Mermas, how you doing, man?
Southwest 4850 Washington Tower.
Wake up, guys. Come on. I want to tell them I'm ready to go. I'll go over to taxiway Alpha there. Or Juliet. And get out of here. Okay, here he comes. But he's auto landing. That looks way too precise. All A3. You know, I just realized this. They're all A320s tonight.
50, runway 1, line up and away, be ready to go. Traffic is about 6 miles out.
So many A320. Well, I guess these guys are all
line up and wait 0.
a good mix of 330s or 737s and 320s, but there's a lot of 320s out this evening.
United 1160, welcome to Washington. Exit left when able. Contact ground point 7. Traffic's ready for all behind you.
And 1106 is exiting to the left.
All right.
We'll contact ground. Thanks.
Finally.
1106, thank you for that. Have a good evening.
Washington Tower, Southwest 4850, ILS runway 1.
Southwest 4850, Washington Tower, wind 1906, runway 1, clear to land. Traffic will depart before your arrival. Break. United 450, runway 1, Barnav 8X, clear for takeoff, wind 1906.
220 knot max by ADAX. That's our only restriction to care about. 250 knot max by Doge. Or Doge, so 220.
717 Washington Tower.
Yeah, we're here 717.
717, you are next, my friend. Hold short runway 1, be ready to go.
Oh joy. Hold short runway 1.
Make it.
Boo. Uh-oh. Did the stream die?
Eagle Flight 4991, Washington Tower.
I lost my preview.
United 450.
Okay, it's still going. I lost my preview, but whatever.
You have a great flight. Contact
As long as you
departure
guys still got me.
125.65.
That's all that matters. Good deal. Landing traffic right there. As soon as he's down, I think we're going. We're going to run this one.
Eagle Flight 4991, Washington Tower.
You'd have flow time and everything out of DC. That's true.
Second tower, Delta.
This is a lightweight. I can imagine. This is the longest I've ever sat on the ground waiting to get out of an airport in flight simulation, though, I will say.
Delta 3360, go ahead.
One hell of a patient man, that's okay. I got 336 of my closest friends to keep me company here. I appreciate you guys sticking around tonight.
All right, 3360.
This has been a hell of a good time for me.
Three.
I hope you guys have enjoyed it too.
You're off the tarmac right now, but I'll have you number 3 out of here. Stand by.
10-4.
Come at 717, runway 1. Maintain visual separation, runway 1. Line up and wait, you're ready to go.
All right, we'll line up and wait behind the guy landing, compass 717. Okay, let's go.
Southwest 4850, welcome to Washington. Exit left, wind Emo.
Lights.
Contact ground on .7, track behind you is ready to roll.
Lights, camera.
Eagle Flight 4991.
Go right.
Go for Eagle Flight 4991.
Eagle Flight 4991, runway 1, clear to land. Traffic will depart before your arrival. Break. Compass 717, runway 1. You are cleared for immediate takeoff. Traffic is 3 miles down.
We have to take off. Runway 1, compass 717.
4850, make a left on the runway 33.
Left on 33, ground point 7 today.
Okay, airspeed's live.
Okay, we're all good. Everybody
green.
We're all good to go. Southwest 4850, well done. Contact ground on .7. Compass 717, excellent job. Thank you very much.
V2.
Positive right here.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Compass 717, thanks again for flying out of DCA tonight. Contact departure 125.65. Have a great flight.
2565, compass 717. Great work tonight, man. Take it easy.
Thank you, sir.
So.
Flight virtual 2845, runway 1. Line up and wait. Be ready to go.
Line up and wait, runway 1, ready to go. Flight virtual 2045.
All right, autopilot.
Eagle Flight 4991, welcome to Washington. Thanks for your help this evening. Exit left at your convenience. Contact point 7.
Okay, exit left and ground point 7, Eagle Flight 4991.
Southwest.
Okay. Departure compass 717 is 2000, Suki 3.
Compass 717, Potomac departure, radar contact 2200. Why are you going to the southwest right now?
What the? That's a good question. Stand by.
All right, when able, fly heading 360 and climb maintain 17000.
360, 17000, compass 717. What is going on? What heading are you showing compass 717 at?
Compass 717, I'm showing you turning to the north for about a 270 heading.
It's broken. What is happening? All that waiting, and it's completely broken. You gotta be kidding me. All right, we'll disconnect from VATSIM. No, it's not even that. Like, it's not even about the autopilot. My compass is completely broken. Dude, we just waited for like 45 minutes. My compass is shot. I'm showing that I'm pointed in one direction, but I'm moving in a different direction. You have got to be kidding me. Everything is working. Nothing is broken. What the hell just happened? I'm sitting here in complete disbelief. Like, I know I could fly it off the compass in the windshield, but like, the plane is... What if I put it back into nav mode? What's it gonna do? Well. Interesting. If you sit for 30 minutes, the FMS dies. I have not seen anything like that ever happen at all. I didn't reset the plane after the first flight. Apparently I should have. I've not had to before. Like, I've done like 3, 4, 5 flights back to back in this thing and never reset it. But it is very much hosed right now. It looks like it's kind of trying to follow the magenta line. I kind of just want to see what it does. I'm so pissed off, though. Like, all that time we spent waiting on ATC, and the plane screws me. Where's it going? I know brown pack code. I'm not even sure where it's going right now. It's just kind of turning. Such a huge bummer. Never once have I seen that happen. Well, so what do we do here? Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we would have been good, but it turned around. It went around that way. Turned around that. Oh no! It made a big sweeping right turn, maybe. No, that was our. Oh yeah, that was where we violated airspace there. Oh yeah, here's the takeoff. Yeah, it went that way. Yep. Then that way. Now it's just flying a big circle. Well, can I direct to? No, I can't do anything. Like it's. You'll notice that the compass is not moving. This compass is moving. Neither of these compasses are moving. And the plane is just literally flying in circles right now. Like, this thing is completely broken. Well, the event is A320 only. No Embraer's loud. Divert to DCA and hand fly. That's the... okay. Alright, we're just going to go back to DC, I guess. Give me my auto throttle. Let's see here. So we're going to... If we slant... Let's go see if we can find the... Let's go see if we can find the river visual. You know what we'll do? Plugins, X Enviro, Havoc. Alright. Down we go. Okay, let's keep turning here. Should we get that nose up now? Somebody on Reddit a while back asked if you could fail the GPS, and it's like, wow, this is a pretty good way to fail the GPS. Basically force you to look out the window. I just saw a video today on Reddit too of an encounter between a private jet and ATC where the private jet completely lost his panel. Like, he lost everything. And the ATC was, okay, left turn, I'll tell you when to resume.
Bank angle.
I'll tell you when to stop turning type of thing. I don't even know what our approach speed would be here. Probably pretty high. I don't know. Overspeed to flaps. How else can we possibly break this thing? I'm in shock. I'm in complete and total shock right now. I cannot believe that just happened. At all. Visual. Well, I just put it on Kavik mode, but yeah. Here comes the visual. We'll fly our bastardized river visual here. All right. Get some drag out. Speed brakes, yeah, sure, why not? We need those too. Nope, speed brakes won't drag out. I think the avionics crashed. I actually think the avionics in this thing are hosed. Like, the speed brake won't come out now. Where did that come from? That's not Kavik. can't believe it happened. I cannot even believe that just happened. Jesus. I don't know. We're taking. Oh, we can't do an R now. Like, just flying in. We'll go land this sucker, and I guess we'll call it a night there.
1,000.
Hopefully tomorrow's stream goes a little better. Land on the mall. Now we'll land on the airport. Gear down 3 green flaps. Lights. Down we go. Reflect, good to see you. Happy Friday. Uh-oh. Whoops, we're high. Not Valdu tie.
500.
Yeah, it's kind of a river visual. It's more or less what I was going for there. We definitely got some overspeed going. We busted those flaps. Just as good as we busted that GPS.
Minimum 100.
Dude, we are so heavy right now. Holy crap.
50. 40. 30,
Stall.
20.
Stall.
10.
Nope. Down. Just get down. Stay down. Okay. Welcome back to DC. Here's what we're gonna do with this plane. Okay? Boston ground. I literally was getting on ground just for you. Well, thank you very much for the beer, Boston ground. We're gonna go out with some glory here. All right.
knots. V1, VR, V2.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so much for joining me tonight. No matter what happens, we had a good time. It was good. It was real good. And then it wasn't good, but it was still good. This may actually take a while for us to fall down, so let's expedite the process here. We're gonna be back tomorrow night. Twitch.tv/catstrader. I don't know what time. I'll make a post on Twitter. This plane's never gonna crash. It's literally gonna stay up here the whole time. The fly-by-wire system is just gonna take care of it all. Guys, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow night. Toodles.